Oh,
thank you. How are you feeling, Galvin?
70% better.
I was a little out of it yesterday.
Yeah. I felt really bad yesterday morning getting up and stuff, and then as the day went on, a little bit better, and then as I was going home, I was like, I gotta go run, and I don't want to go run.
That's how I felt too.
I went, and I felt so much better afterwards.
After you ran?
Oh yeah, I always feel so much better. And I did 5.5 miles yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I thought I was gonna just like kind of walk around a little bit and maybe do
How long does that take you?
5.5 miles, about an hour.
It's so foreign to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see? Did you happen to
Shut
see
up.
the little friend that I met out there?
I did not.
Oh, I put a video up on Instagram where I'm running and I go down the trail and I go over this little wooden bridge. And as I'm coming off the wooden bridge, about a 4-foot long black snake just goes. Yeah. Which I'm sure I'm not sure, but I think it was just a black racer, like nothing. But you just
You didn't stop to inspect it.
No. And as you're coming off a bridge and stepping down, and the snake goes like that. You go, "Gah!"
No,
I get those in my backyard all the time.
Yeah.
dude. I went out back one time during the show, and I couldn't figure out why the ground was moving. I was looking at the ground. I'm like, why is it going? Oh!
Yeah.
The worst was when I was out there and I heard the screaming, and I was like, I heard, yeah. I look over and it's a snake with a frog in its mouth, and I went, sorry, Froggy, ain't helping you out.
Has anyone seen those big like grasshopper things, but they're black and yellow?
Yes.
Like a locust, yeah.
Black and yellow.
They're everywhere, and I guess they shed and then they fly and they get like 3 foot. I don't know. We read the description and I'm terrified, and they're everywhere.
Yeah, but they're not going to do anything. They're just going to bounce off you.
Yeah, I know, but still, they just look creepy.
What's the grossest thing?
The grossest thing?
Snakes, rats, or spiders?
Rats.
I
Rats.
think rats too.
Yeah, because I feel like rats are smarter.
Those are the ones like if I had to pick one in my house, although I wouldn't want a snake in my house either.
What kind of spider?
Any kind of spider.
Daddy long leg, you're like, all right, daddy long leg, whatever. Like wolf spiders, you're like, oh.
Right. Well, the worst of all, a wolf spider, dirty rat, gross snake.
One rat, well, if it's in your house, it's bad.
And I
If you
feel
see
like
one, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
I feel like if you get a bit by a rat, you're more likely to have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nibbles you out and gives you a little bit of
Rabies or something.
Something's give us.
Plus, I think it's tougher to kill a rat.
Yeah.
The spider, you can just swat the spider dead.
Right.
Also,
rat, you need a shovel or something.
Yeah, and it's going to make a big mess.
And snake, you most likely won't see until you go grab that pile of towels that have been sitting over there in the corner, and you're like,
I told you guys before I had a bat in my house, and I had to call the pest control guy. We hid in our bedroom for a whole night because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And what do you do? And then finally they came and got it, and they stuck it with a pole.
If it's swooping down on you.
It was.
Did they stick it like a shish kebab, or did they?
It was
just
like
grab
a big, like a sticky pad.
Oh.
And he stuck it, and it was like I was stuck on the sticky pad. I was like freaking out. But yeah, like what do you do? How do you catch a bat in your house?
How'd the bat get in your house?
The only thing I could think of is we were bringing some groceries in, and it was maybe like on the door. And then we opened the front door. It kind of flew off, but we didn't know. But I remember at the time we were in there in the hallway. There was like 2 bedrooms, and it like swooped by. And I thought it was a bird, and then we realized that's no bird. That's a bat.
Everybody rushed to the
it was
bedroom.
little. It was like this big.
Still.
But still, bats carry a lot of diseases.
Oh man,
because of what they eat.
My son had just been born. He was literally maybe 2 weeks old. So I'm like freaking out, thinking he's going to kill my kid.
Or he becomes a Dracula.
Yeah. He's got superpowers right away.
When we lived in Land O'Lakes, there was one night where there was a thunderstorm outside, and we were over by the laundry room, which had a room that went out to the garage, and you just heard screaming. Just heard like an animal just getting tortured, and I'm like, what do you think's happening? It's fighting outside with something in this thunderstorm, or is it trapped under a tree or something? Like, what's going on? And I didn't know. So the next day, the cleaning lady comes, and she's like, she comes in. She didn't speak English very good. And she's like, Mr. Mike. And I go, yeah. And she goes, come. And I go in and I open the garage door, and we had like a bookshelf in there, and the bookshelf was knocked over, and there was stuff away. It looked like we'd been robbed, but everything was still there. And then I look around and there's a pile of poop on the floor, and I'm like, "What is going on in
What'd
here?"
you do, Consuelo?
And then I look, and there it is. It's in the corner. It was a raccoon,
Oh.
and it wasn't outside. It was inside my house, and it was making all those noises because it was trapped inside the house. So I didn't know what to do. So I opened the garage door, and it didn't move. So I went and I got my gun, and I walked out, and I was like, I'm afraid to shoot this thing, but if I have to shoot it, because it was loud and it was scary. And then by the time I came back with the gun, it had already left.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
He saw your gun. He's like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, he knew. He knew I was a badass.
They're very smart.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw one of the biggest raccoons I've ever seen in my life, and we've all seen plenty of raccoons. But it was when I lived up in Louisville, and I was living in an apartment complex, and I went to throw my trash away in the apartment complex dumpster.
Right.
And I threw my trash, and as I throw my trash away, I thought it was a guy in there. I mean, it just went up like this. And stood up, and I went, "What are you?" I mean, it was like a bear wearing a Lone Ranger mask.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts over in Fletcher and over by USF, and there's like when you go through them in the morning, there's like 5 or 6 raccoons standing by the car, like
Oh,
this.
they're ready, yeah.
And people must give them donuts and stuff because they're right, and they're not afraid at all. I got a video on my phone. I was like, "What is going on?"
Burger King by my house used to have woods next to it. Now it has a car wash. But when the woods were there, they would just come out at dusk in just like a little line, and they'd be like, "Fries, thank you," and walk away. And everybody would throw them stuff because they're raccoons and they're adorable.
Yeah.
And they just come up and they're just like, "Please, can I have a French fry?"
There was like 5 or 6 of them, little hands up, and they're like, "Eh."
I'm on a group chat with my neighbors, and one of my neighbors lost their cat.
Oh, they haven't found it yet?
They haven't, but it's been seen in the neighborhood, so it's walking around.
Joe and I saw her yelling for the cat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of the other neighbors saw it, so it's still alive. But anyway, the cat is missing. And why was I telling you the story?
We were talking about raccoons.
So they set up a trap for the cat, like one of those. You go in it and it kind of traps you in there,
Right.
And they did not, but they got a raccoon.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the group chat and said, we got something in the trap. And it said, oh, it's a raccoon. And then the next thing my wife pops in, she's like, can I have it?
Oh.
No, you cannot have it. Stop it now. Feeding it grapes.
Yeah.
Carmen?
Yeah.
How's the popcorn ceilings?
They're gone.
I know. I just
no popcorn.
Yesterday they grew back.
I heard some stuff.
No,
I don't know.
they don't grow back. That's not how it works.
It's on the roof.
All right.
They're gone.
It's on the
No.
where? It's on the where, Carmen?
It's on the roof. now.
No, townhouse is clean. Everything's out. So someone come buy it.
You went in there and
Please.
scrubbed the windows?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
man.
do another pass over the floors just because,
You really wanted them up.
No, I just really want to sell the house. So
And if people do all the dirty stuff that went down in that townhouse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Put that in your ad.
Yeah, sex pillows.
Yep.
yeah, it's
And-
a great place to start your love story.
Oh,
Hey.
what are you, a Taylor Swift song?
Gross.
Well, you guys try to make it like dirty.
The dungeon
And-
of sex and debauchery.
Yeah.
It's a great first family home. It's a great place to start out because it's small, so you don't gotta have a lot of upkeep. But there's 2 bedrooms, one for the parents, one for the baby, very close. Laundry's upstairs
So why aren't you staying?
because we have a bigger house
Oh,
and we're trying to create a bigger family.
you guys are chill now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like
no,
it.
we're not chill.
You're chill.
I-
You're chill.
No, don't lump me in with you guys.
You must be rich.
Team Chill is taking a new turn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm getting a lot more Team Chill.
You got one other human.
No, there's like 3 or 4 others that are like, I'm with you. I'm Team Chill.
3 or 4 other rich people who
Shut
are
up.
chill. Yeah.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Sporkle.
No, but it's
Hi.
been, hi. It's been ringing since like 5:58.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody Borgo?
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
She doesn't want to admit that she's calling for Sporkle.
Is that-
Oh, I was on hold for Sporkle. I didn't know that I
all
had.
right. Hold
I
on.
told
All right.
you.
All right. Just checking.
Carmen knows how this works.
I know, but
20
15 years,
20
buddy.
Yeah, no idea.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, but
Ooh.
they usually don't start ringing until about 20 after.
Nope, 5:55.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're
The
right.
second I unblock the numbers,
Oh, they already start calling in.
they start calling in for Sporkle.
Line them up.
All right.
Yeah,
My bad.
15 years. I'm very good at my job.
Well, you're snarky today.
You started off Popcorn ceiling.
I love
You
hearing.
made me this
I
way.
love hearing other Carmen talk about the popcorn ceiling. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah. Other Carmen's way more fun.
You guys are on chill.
I can go home. I'm okay with that.
I went to the radio station yesterday.
Oof.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Oof was how I describe it.
Yeah.
It was a big waste of a trip. I will tell you that.
Oh, what the big celebration?
Oh no, I didn't go to
Lunch.
that.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Oh.
I had to go to the promo meeting, and I went to the promo meeting and basically sat there for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and they were like, "All right, get out. We have the Eagle promo meeting." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not sitting through that thing."
Really?
Yeah, so we
A
didn't.
lot
it
of
was-
stuff done though. You got a lot of stuff.
Surprisingly, yes.
Mm.
So
Punch out his back.
a lot of it is about the cruise, and the next cruise is really.
Just, they got a year. What are we doing?
Yeah.
You know what though? You say that now, but you wait and it'll be here before you know it. And I'd much rather they be prepared now than next year. They came up with some really good ideas yesterday.
Didn't they? For the cruise?
Do you want to hear one?
Yeah.
All right, Joe, you're gonna like this
All right.
because it doesn't involve you.
Oh.
Well, maybe it does. I don't know. So the idea is to have a correspondent broadcast live, not necessarily live, but to do like little videos of, hey, we're live at the pool right now, and we're doing this special, or we're over here, or we're live at the piano bar, and this is what's going on, and you can see people singing, and to have somebody be that designated broadcast person that's not already on the air. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was a good idea. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
I heard a little snicker.
Yeah. Great idea.
Who are the suggestions for that person?
Nobody really. There was a couple of dumb suggestions.
I have the person.
Who?
You want me to say?
Yeah.
Alex. I think it's Alex. Who is in promotions, who does a lot of the promotion videos where you don't see him, but he's talking and stuff. He does a good job with that.
My suggestion was to actually get a hot chick that would be on camera.
Oh, on
to make
camera.
it more exciting.
Okay.
But maybe Alex could film the stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, so there was a couple of names thrown around yesterday. That was good. I thought there was some good ideas. We are. I don't want to say too much, but we're leaving out of Tampa, so we're talking about maybe possibly a launch party, like that morning, leaving broadcasting
Right.
from down there and leaving from down there and giving away some stuff. I don't know. There was some really good ideas that we never talked about before.
Are we doing anything in the 11 and a half months prior to that, or just that's
Those ideas came up as well.
That's
Yeah,
good.
There's a bunch of things and a bunch of ways for you to win your way on the cruise.
I love the cruise, but like we should do some other stuff, you know?
Like what?
Well, we didn't do
Other
I guess
promotions.
we're
he's
not
saying,
doing the-
not,
other
not around.
promotions.
Yeah, not around just
Yeah,
the cruise.
like
the
if we
beach
did-
bash.
Yeah, where's all the other stuff?
Yes.
Was that brought up at all? Or
Yeah.
were you
Yes.
scooted out the door for Eagle?
No, there was some stuff that there's two other things that I am not privileged to say on the air,
Oh, good.
but I will tell you off the air that they're working on that I think were pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah,
1 to 10. 1 to 10 where they're landing.
one's a solid 9.
Oh.
A 9.
Yeah, and the other one's a good 8.5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both pretty. They were both pretty exciting. One's an 8.5. Could be a 9.
Mm.
Yeah.
What brain trust thought these up?
They were old ideas. They're just being
good.
repurposed.
Good. I love
Yeah,
it. Yeah. We're going to do live stock.
Now, there was other good stuff. I don't know.
We're going to do liquid lunch.
Yeah, those words came up a couple of times
sure.
yesterday.
Has anybody? I'm just gonna throw this out there. Has anybody thought maybe of a
Pub crawl? I knew you were going to say that.
I don't know.
I knew you were going to say that.
By the way, does anybody enjoy a pub crawl?
I like the pub crawls.
I like
I-
the pub crawls too. I just always feel like the bars never know we're supposed to be there.
100%.
That is true.
100%. And hey, what's going on? Hey, blah blah blah. Next bar. All right. See you later.
I could see that.
The
We need to have like a block instead of a pub crawl. Do like a block fest,
block party.
block party.
Yeah.
Do that instead, so it's a little bit more
Like one location, one stationary location.
but multiple bars.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that way, but you go to the bar, get a drink, come to the middle. That's where everyone's hanging out, block party style.
Galvin is right. We'll stop at one of the locations. You just get a drink, start having a conversation. We're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing because the bars they
it's
never
time
know we're
thing.
coming and they're never staffed right, so
Yeah.
everybody's waiting to get a drink.
I usually go to the bar ahead or the bar behind and then just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll get a claw so I can just, you know what I mean?
One of my favorite things was, hey, we're going to have you guest bartend at this bar, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, that's
I know
cool.
how this is going.
And then I get there and they go, who are you?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
go, oh, I'm supposed to guest bartend. And they go, you're coming behind the bar? And
Right.
I go,
And they have no idea.
and I go, no, I don't have to. And then I just go sit in the corner. And they go, what happened? And I go, I don't know.
Yeah.
Pay me.
yeah. That was the
That was a couple times. That was a
but it
couple
was
times over
mostly
the
that
years.
place in Palm
Channel Sun.
Harbor.
Oh,
What was that place in Palm Harbor? The place across from the restaurant. Oh, the place we did the punch out, the second punch out.
LBC.
LBC.
Mm.
LBC, we did a celebrity bartending event. We all went out there, and the bartenders were like, "What are you doing? Why? Don't touch that! Don't touch it!" We're like, "What are we doing?"
Can you just get out of my way, please?
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
If it's their job, but they don't want these trainers, or somebody should have at least said to them, "This is what's happening."
Yeah.
Right.
They're there
Yeah.
to make money, and if we're bartending,
Yeah.
then they're not collecting tips.
Right. I get it. So
But
then
they
don't
got
agree to
our
do it.
tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd argue that the place would not be as full as it is. If
Right.
they
Yeah.
weren't-
Right.
The show wasn't there.
also, you want me to ring high sales? Get out of my way. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah, I know what's
yeah.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got no bar vision. That guy's been waiting for 3 hours.
Step aside, Junior.
International,
Yeah.
international
Yep.
drink champion
Yeah.
coming
That
through.
is true.
You want a pro? I'll give you a pro.
What did you make? I don't remember that. Do you remember?
I made a Tampa tea, is what I called it.
Uh-huh.
Tampa tea, and it was with Jameson. It was basically like a kind of a
Long
Lynchburg,
Island.
kind of a Long Island Lynchburg lemonade mixed together. Jameson,
Yeah.
it's nothing that was groundbreaking, but I knew that it was good enough to,
Swipe out the other one.
Compete.
yeah.
I watched.
I made my wife a drink last night.
Oh.
She thinks it's so funny because I told her what the thing was, and now she thinks it's her drink that she invented it. And I go, yeah, that's fine, whatever. By the way, it's called That's Bananas Homie. It's just all the most delicious things. It's Captain Morgan, Bailey's, bananas.
Captain Morgan and Bailey's together. Okay, go ahead.
Banana liqueur, and then a little half and half, and you shake it, over ice. It's just a, like a boat drink type thing. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I made it for her, and I mixed.
Sweet.
Yeah, very sweet.
Sweet.
I mixed it up, and then I took a little sip, and I go, man, I know what I'm doing.
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah.
I watch Beat Bobby Flay every night.
Yeah.
And I've been watching Chopped, and I can't imagine what I would do if they were on there and they're like I would rather them give me pig brains than mangoes. You know, if they were like, we gave you mangoes and some celery.
Anything but fruits and vegetables is what you're saying.
Yeah, I have no idea how to operate with those sort of things.
Just give me some meat. Yeah, well, mangoes, like whenever I don't want mangoes in my tacos. I don't want mangoes. Like, I don't like any of that stuff.
Oh,
If they have some sort of
occasionally-
chutney or whatever. I'm like, get out of here.
Mango salsa can be very refreshing at times.
I
I
don't-
don't want it all the time.
Yeah, I don't want refreshing salsa.
Right.
I want good salsa.
Spicy sauce.
Yeah.
We made skirt steak yesterday.
Yeah.
My wife made skirt steak yesterday. She marinated it all day.
I was going to say, hard to make without drying it out. So marinating's a good start.
Marinated it all day. And then she's like, I just need to put it on the grill for 7 minutes on each side. I said, okay. It was like chewing through an extension cord.
Yeah.
It was it's the hard, but there's
It's
nothing you can do.
hard.
It's just that's the kind of
Like
steak
the
it is.
tongue and a boot.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
See, that's the kind of steak that you put in the crock pot,
Yeah.
low and slow. If it's a hard meat to cook,
Yeah.
crock pot, low and slow, you'll always get a lot better results.
I have to tell you, it wasn't bad. It was actually very tasty. Her marinade was good and all that, but it was just hard. It was difficult to
Tough,
it was
chewy.
Yeah.
like chewing a stick of gum while I
Yeah.
was trying to eat it. So.
Carmen, tell me more about your crock pot.
Slow.
What?
You want to go slow.
Uh-huh.
Slow and low.
You go high?
Slow and low.
Can you make popcorn in the crock?
Basically, what you do is you put it in there,
Uh-huh.
you put it on low,
Uh-huh.
chill.
I don't think you guys need me anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't.
You've been replaced.
Yeah.
What would you do if John Brennan was like, hey, you know how Galvin does that voice?
We were thinking about something.
We're just going to turn your mic off. You just input commercials and
Yeah.
stuff.
If you have anything to say, text Galvin. He'll
Yeah.
say it.
Oh yeah. I quit.
I heard Dizzy this morning
Yeah.
saying that he was like, well, next year when we go on the cruise, and he
Oh.
goes, well, I don't know. And he goes, I'm going to have 11 months now of finding out whether or not I'm going on the cruise.
Yeah.
And I said, it's up to Gio.
To me.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I know you don't like Disney.
I don't know if
Go.
I'm going to go on a cruise.
You're not going on the cruise?
Who knows, man?
You holding out for a balcony?
Probably.
Oh.
You're not going.
Well, see ya. See you in 2028.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think it's gonna be so much fun. With there's over 300 people booked already, which is absurd for the first month. So it'll definitely be one of our biggest crowds that we've ever had.
That's going to be rough on that small ship.
Sorry, Dusty.
Dizzy, though, a review of Dizzy on the cruise. No problems, right?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think
I
this
don't think
year-
it's a problem.
I think it's just his cousin.
yeah, we don't like the cousin.
Oh, don't say anything.
Wait,
Why?
I think he gets
oh,
upset.
he gets very mad.
I
Oh.
don't care.
Oh, man.
I don't like Rough Shot Todd either.
He doesn't
I love
care.
Todd.
He loves it.
I love Todd.
Rough Shot Todd gets recognized. Aren't you the guy that Mike always talks about how he hates? Ah, it's me.
Yeah. Rough Shot Todd.
Yeah.
RT.
Buy me a drink.
His wife makes fun of him all the time because he thinks that people recognize him.
Now, there is a guy that his wife does not match him.
No.
No.
Where you
No.
go, you're married to him.
I don't even think his wife likes him, to be honest.
I understand that.
I couldn't see how she would.
Yeah.
Didn't he make stickers of himself?
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
This cruise.
Yeah.
Gave him to Gio to pass out. On
I
the
go, are you
cruise?
out of your goddamn mind? There's no
what did he?
way.
Wait a second. He gave you Rough Shot Todd stickers.
God damn it, Joe. So he wasn't going on the cruise. Last year he surprised. He would just,
Right,
I'm not going,
last
not going.
minute, yeah.
He just shows up on the cruise.
Right.
This year, at some point, he sneaks over to my house, goes into my back porch, and leaves a bag of stickers that are of him, and tells my wife, "Hey, give these out on the cruise since I can't go." Didn't involve me because I would tell him, "Dude, you're out of your goddamn mind. There's no way I'm dealing with this or bringing this or saying this." I go,
Nobody wants this.
Nobody wants this. You're going to get clowned so hard. You're out of your mind, which that's why he didn't tell me. He tells my wife instead.
I did not see any Rough Shot Todd stickers.
No.
on the cruise.
Gio didn't hand them out.
No way.
saw
No
one.
way.
Oh, I got to tell
That
you,
ego is out of control.
He's crazy.
if we made a Rough Shot Todd pin for next year,
Oh.
he would lose his mind.
100%.
He would probably
He'd be
quit
the-
his job.
He'd
Yeah.
be the happiest. Yeah, he'd be like, well, I'm going on tour now.
Yeah. I'm
Boy.
surprised he didn't make his own pins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody was very impressed with his pin. He liked it.
I got to tell you, the pins, I didn't see
Yeah.
80% of them.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
neither.
Me neither.
I don't understand. What was the problem there?
I don't know. They gave me a bag of me.
Also, that's the other thing is everyone assumes we don't want to give out anyone else's pins.
Right.
They're like, here's yours. And I go, okay. And they go,
Oh, brother.
oh, jeez.
Show that to the camera. Can you get that on the camera?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Can you see it?
Oh,
But the fact that Gio's
Looks
carrying him around still.
No, this is the one that was left over. That
was
in
from
my
his
bag.
bumper.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, there's no. He's like, no, yeah, give these out. People love them. I go, you're crazy, dude. And he told my wife, though. He didn't tell me, knowing I would say, no way.
Right.
Are you stupid?
I want Rough Shot Tom to fight Tom the driver in the Punch Out.
Unbelievable.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So there you go, everybody. Rough Shot Todd stickers if you want them.
You should put that on the back of your computer so I
No.
can stare at it
So you-
all
so
day
you can
long.
see it all
Yeah,
day.
that'd be wonderful. Dumbass. All right, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Clearly you know that by the full lines. I assume they're all for Sporkle Car.
Yeah, pick them up.
Yes.
See.
No, I will not. I've learned my lesson earlier this morning. Oh, man. You know where I haven't been?
Where?
Esposito's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Just
you
doing
went
volleyball.
I thought last week you went like 3 times.
No, I only went once. I
Yeah.
only went once.
It's like Wednesday. And you're like, you know where I haven't been this week?
Yeah.
I'm due. I'm
yeah.
due. Yeah.
I see it.
You know whose birthday it is today?
Ooh.
Somebody who's on the death pool.
On the death pool.
Currently on the death pool?
Celebrity we know or
Yes.
someone we know personally?
Yes.
Really?
What?
Brian Knobs.
Bingo.
Ah.
Happy birthday, Knobs.
Oh.
Nice.
Happy birthday.
Another one sneaks by.
Oh.
What?
Well, I mean, let him celebrate.
I was surprised there wasn't more of Knobs in the Hogan documentary.
Yeah, I saw. From what I've seen so far, I only saw him like in the kitchen at one point.
That was it. He was just milling around in the background
Yeah.
because Knobs was over there a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Very
if
loyal.
people didn't get clearance or however that works out, but I don't know. Do you see this ship? This one that's stuck at sea because they think it's got the hantavirus?
Yeah.
That's my second dream.
Yeah, what you get from what
Oh.
rodents and stuff. I think.
I don't know. Well, yeah, they say that, but
But I heard John talking about it yesterday, and he said it's like the first case that it was like human to human.
These diseases are evolving.
Yeah.
all I know is how mad will you be if you're stuck at sea?
Oh yeah, very mad.
Why?
Horrible.
Because
But here's the thing: they're not stuck in the middle of the nowhere. They're stuck in an area where you can get food to it and you can do all that stuff.
Yeah, but they shut everything down. It's not
Right.
like
Like
we're,
you're just stuck in your room.
we're not on the deck drinking
Oh, we're
margaritas.
not,
Right,
we're not
yeah.
having margaritas.
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
It's not-
24-hour pizza.
Hello, everyone. At 3:00, we're having the party. They're like, please stay in your room. Do
Yeah.
not come out.
I guess that'd be pretty miserable.
Like you're literally in a floating prison.
Good luck, idiots that don't have a balcony.
Yeah.
It's true. If I was in my room, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, no, it's I feel it becomes like a floating prison.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that are like, I have to work to pay bills and do
Yeah.
stuff. I saved up all my money to come on this cruise, and now it was supposed to be 3 days. It's been 7 days. I'm gonna lose my job. I can't pay for anything. This is great.
the rare head the virus strain that spreads from person to person.
It kills your kidneys and stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
By the
They're
way,
better
2
off
or
just-
3 people have already died or
They're
something
better
like
off
that.
just sinking that whole ship.
oh, like what was the Dustin Hoffman?
Outbreak?
Yeah, outbreak. Where they're gonna take out that town.
Yep. I mean, they're better off just isolating the whole thing. Poof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, that's another example of Mike with his chill. It'd be nice to be on the ship.
Yeah. Ooh, with a deadly virus.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
was
chill.
I was
In my
thinking
suite, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
I was thinking of when coronavirus came out and those ships were being held for another day at sea. You know what I mean?
I
Remember
think
that?
they were out there for like a week or two, if I remember correctly. It was a while because I remember the people coming off the ship were not happy. with
Yeah.
that.
Because they were
yeah.
eating like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and at one
Right.
point, I'm pretty sure they were just getting like 2 pieces of bread.
That was the thing. They were too afraid to bring food and stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What was the one that was cucumber sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
And the poop cruise.
cruise.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh,
Which
I'd rather
just-
have hantavirus than Rough Shot Todd on the cruise.
Which Chad wanted to watch that on the Netflix, the poop cruise,
Right.
Yeah.
right before we went on the
Oh,
cruise.
no.
And I was like, you are out of your mind.
There's things you should know.
Yeah, I think it's better not because then all I'm doing is worrying about that happening.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
it did kind of happen in your room.
Yeah.
Your room was the one that got shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Listen to me. I still swear on my children's lives I did not flush any wipes down the toilet.
Nobody believes you.
Yeah.
Nobody.
If you guys were chill,
You were so defiant beforehand.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
flushing them for years. I
Yeah,
will be
but-
flushing
This
them.
But can I tell you that first of all, I noticed that there were some issues already on the plumbing, and they have those covered boxes in the room where you could put stuff in those little covered boxes.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
you were
a
very
trash.
you were very defiant, even though we told you what would happen. And then when we got on the cruise, the exact thing we said would happen happened.
happened.
Right.
And
In
now you're
my
saying
room.
no.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it was not because of
All
me.
right.
And we just so happened to be on the same floor as
Right,
you.
yeah.
And it goes floor to floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I comment how delicious the cake looks that's in your kitchen, and then I go into your kitchen and then the cake is gone, is anybody going to suspect me of eating the
Right,
cake?
right. I understand that. That's why I'm coming forward and swearing over the
Yeah,
lives
yeah,
of my
yeah.
children.
That's a lot of people
Because you
do.
don't lie.
Yeah.
You're like, nobody's stopping me from flushing my wipes. That toilet's like a jet engine. It'll suck it right down.
Yeah, but I did not do that.
All right.
So, anyway, all right.
We believe you.
Hantavirus. Let's take a break. We got Sporkle next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. All right, Carmen.
Yes, Mike Calta.
I like chill, Carmen.
Did you get a brain injury? What happened? Yeah.
What do we have to give away to the folks today?
Okay, so we have tickets for Adam Ray.
Adam Ray is going to be at the Hard Rock.
Correct.
Very funny comedian. Never been on the show.
Hank Williams Jr.
Also never been on the show.
Dave Matthews Band.
Never been on the show.
Kid Rock.
Not this show, but been on with me before.
Triumph.
No thanks.
Oh, how dare you.
And Journey.
Phil X isn't even.
Phil X. And Journey, which I kind of would go see Journey, but I'm not.
Journey's great.
Yeah, but I already saw them, and I feel like I've seen it already.
I saw Journey with Hart over at the amphitheater, and this was years ago, but
Yeah.
it may have been the best show that I saw that year. Like, they were fantastic.
I saw them with Def Leppard. Is that possible?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I think I saw. That was a good night.
I'm looking at the Adam Ray show at the Hard Rock. There's probably 11 seats left.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I
The
figured.
whole venue,
'Cause
yeah.
it's not a very big venue,
No,
and he's
so-
pretty hot right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. With all his Kill Tony appearances and him doing the Dr. Phil stuff. And yeah.
All right, well, we got those tickets for you. Let's do it right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Galvin is the current champion who missed his opportunity yesterday.
Well, I won, but I didn't do my rule.
Right. Missed the rule. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Today we're going to be playing animal expressions. Can you name the animal that is part of the term, expression, or saying?
All right.
Okay? Everyone got it?
Yes.
Gio, you were listening? You know what an animal is? All right, your first one. Of a feather
Birds.
flock. Gio. You can't teach an
Horse.
old
Damn it.
dog. Gio.
I thought it was horse, too.
No, you can't. You can't
Teach
teach
an
an old
old
dog.
dog.
You can't take a horse. to
No,
water.
you ruined it. Now you
Yeah.
gave away one.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
Take the by the horn.
Bull.
Galvin.
Oh.
100%.
Oh.
That was gum.
I didn't even hear you answer. Mike.
That's because I was too busy answering first.
Moving at a
Snails.
pace. Mike.
Nails that one.
Let the out of the bag.
Cat.
Mike. Don't count your
Chickens.
Geo. Cash.
Cow.
Geo. If it looks like
Duck.
a Geo. Out. Out blank. To trick.
Fox.
Deceive. Galvin. Black of the family.
Sheep.
Mike.
How many answers?
You can lead a
Horse.
Mike. Scape.
Goat.
Galvin. In the grass.
Snake.
Mike. To go wild.
Hog.
Mike. Playing.
Possum.
Geo. A can't change his spots.
Zebra.
Leper.
Leopard.
Yeah, zebra don't have spots.
Did you say leopard or
Leopard.
leper?
Leopard.
You said
you
leper.
said
Geo.
You said leper.
Leopard. Okay.
A leper.
A leopard can't change his spots.
Is that? Did you say leper or leopard?
No, he said leopard.
Leopard.
Geo gets the point. And Pap, we are halfway there.
Galvin has 3 points on the board. Michael has 6, and Gio is your leader by 1. He's winning with 7.
All right.
Here we go.
We're doing animal expressions. Your next one, love.
Dove.
A juvenile
Bird.
crush on somebody. Blank
Bug.
love.
Puppy.
Puppy
Damn it.
love.
Oh, damn it.
Card.
Shark.
Galvin. Sorry. Cry.
Wolf. Nope.
Yes, Geo. When fly.
Pigs.
Pigs.
Galvin. Stop cold.
Turkey.
Galvin. I've got bigger to fry.
Fish.
Mike. In your throat.
Frog.
Galvin. I'll be a uncle.
Monkeys.
Mike. Busy as a
Beaver.
beaver.
Ah.
Galvin.
Beaver.
Race. Blank race.
Rat.
Oh yeah.
Galvin. A memory like an
Elephant.
Galvin. Tears.
Crocodile.
Mike. The straw that broke
Camel.
the Geo. And Pap.
Oh.
We're on the last three.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Mike and Gio both have 9 points, and Galvin is your leader by 1. He's winning with 10.
Oof.
Tight.
Mm.
All right, animal expressions. Last 3. Here we go. In your pants.
Ants.
Snake.
Ants. Galvin. Opening up a can
Worms.
of Mike.
What do we know?
Gio has 9, Michael has 10, Galvin has 11.
Oh boy.
Everyone's still in. Last one. Wild chase.
Goose.
Mike
Oh. All right.
ties it up.
That's correct.
Now, Gio, you are out. This is the tiebreaker between Mike and Galvin. Here we go. You can catch more
Flies.
with honey.
What just
I gotta be
happened?
honest with you. I was waiting for zebra the whole time.
What just happened?
What saying has zebra in it?
A zebra can't change its stripes.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's a leopard spot.
But the,
yeah,
but-
but that's what it originates from.
yeah.
Your final score, Gio with 9 points on the board, Galvin with 11, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 12.
12. He won with 12.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to that lady who's been holding the whole time. Good morning, Pumpkin. How are you?
Yes, thank you. I'm great.
We did it.
We did do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you'll have your choice of
No,
tickets.
this is a big deal. You guys help make a lot of memories for people by giving away tickets. Thank you a lot.
What tickets do you want? I'm just curious.
I'm going to take the comedian ticket.
Which one?
The comedian.
Oh,
Adam
that's
Ray.
right. All right.
Adam Ray.
All right. Hold on. They're
Yeah.
good. They're good. They're good tickets. Hold on. She's on line 1, Carmen.
And in the bathroom, it sounds like.
Yes. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Making memories.
Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, we have choke on it,
Oh.
pay for it, and groom it.
Oh.
Yeah.
These all the same thing?
No,
Oh.
a few different ones.
All right, Calvin, as your news, we'll take a quick break. We'll dive right into that when we come back. Don't forget, also, we've got the Bone Bonus coming up. Your first chance to win $1,000 will happen at 8 o'clock. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I don't really need anything. I don't want anything. Like, I'm having a hard time with my wife is for Mother's Day. I have to buy her something for Mother's Day, and I don't know what to get her.
I got to tell you, I have been seeing ads for Mother's Day gifts and stuff, and they have, it's a place in Florida, I guess, and it's like a charcuterie board with the meats and cheeses and all the stuff, and it's all packaged real nice, and they send it to you. I was like,
Oh, they send you the whole board?
Yeah. They send you like the whole thing, and it's all in a nice package, and like they have little salami, like it's made in little roses, and
One of the best times my wife and I ever had was we went to, what's the name of that place? I'm like, God damn it, I can never, the sandwich place.
Mustard seed,
Mustard Seed. Thank you, Joe.
delicious.
We went to the Mustard Seed, and Amanda said, hey, do you just want to get a bunch of cheese and stamp them tonight? I said,
Yeah.
sounded like
yes,
my wife.
I do.
Yeah,
And she loaded up on the cheese, and we stayed home and ate cheese that night. And it was fantastic.
Gio, did I get you a box of cheese and sausages and stuff for
Oh
Summer
yeah,
Christmas? Or
we destroyed that.
yeah.
right
Those
away.
are good. I like those.
Yeah, you can't go wrong there.
You know what we were doing for Mother's Day? Is we're having a hibachi,
Oh, nice.
but somebody's coming and bringing the hibachi stove here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to go to, there's a place, Tina's, that's over in Dunedin, I think it is.
Okay.
Tina's Cantina, whatever. It's a really good restaurant, very good, but it's also far. And I said to my wife, I go, what are we doing? She goes, I think we're going there or whatever, because the whole, family, everybody going. And I go, it's so far. And she goes, well, you're not a mother.
Oh.
And I went,
whoa, she's
go,
right, though.
But I go, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I go, but now we're going to my brother-in-law's. So I was like, all right.
I said to my wife all the time, like, what do you want to do? And she goes, I go, what do you want to do? It's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
It's not my choice.
One day. be nice to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show, sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
Can I just bring a couple of things up real quick?
Sure.
One, I want to remind everybody that Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, is going to be on the show today in the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to talk to him. We'll talk to him via Zoom, so you'll be able to watch that on YouTube. And then also, I feel like, and I have been saying this for years, but I feel like now we are closest ever to the government talking to us about aliens. Because they're already admitting, members of Congress are already admitting that they've seen aliens, that they know that we've had landings, they know that we have ships, they know that we have got communication. Like, they're already saying it, even though nobody's actually proving it to us yet. Do we agree with this?
Yes.
No.
Do we agree that we're the closest ever?
Do we agree that congressmen and senators and
Yeah, people are coming
seen,
out and saying stuff,
right?
but
that they have seen stuff, that they know that they have seen declassified information now that acknowledges that we have had a long time communication with extraterrestrials.
yeah, but also those are politicians. Politicians lie. They may be doing it for their own benefit for some reason. You know, they have a book coming out, or they're doing something for their state or whatever.
Right.
So, you know, who knows? I mean, obviously, it's definitely possible. But
So when Anna Paulina Luna says that she saw something that was biological but not of human nature, you agree with that, or do you think she's lying, or do you think that she doesn't know what she saw, or what?
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I know that's not the best, but like, she may be telling the truth. She may have no idea what she's talking about. But also, I don't like all our politicians just giving out secrets.
Well, the thing is that they're not secrets. They should not be held. This information should not be held from the American people. We have the right to know this stuff. And the government's been holding this stuff back for one reason or another.
Yeah.
Whether it's because they feel that there'll be chaos, or that they feel that, that people will panic. That is why they've been holding that information back from us.
I feel like there's a lot of people that don't need to know stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
I understand that we have the right and stuff, but also I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, don't tell Dave.
I feel like they
Don't
can't.
tell Rough Shot Todd.
Yeah.
But like they can't handle it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Because then they're like, if there's aliens and they're just gonna come kill us, then why should we abide
Well,
by the law?
I'm
Let's
just
go
going
kill
on a-
people.
I'm
What
going
if
on
they-
a raping spree.
Right.
What if they come out, though, and they go, no, we've had, since the 50s, we've had communication with them. They're not here to kill us. We give them, seawater, and they give us something. I don't know, something, you know what I'm saying?
But then you have the crazy people who are like, our government's been lying to us. Burn the country down.
Well, the reason why I bring this up is because there's a televangelist named Perry Stone. Have you seen this guy before? If you see his picture, you'll probably recognize
Perry
him.
Stone?
Perry Stone. He has got TV shows, but he's also popular on the internet. And he's one of those end of the world kind of guys.
Right.
He claims, he is saying now, that our government has been meeting with religious leaders and preparing them for the future days, saying pretty soon we're going to disclose that we have got a relationship with extraterrestrials, and they're trying to get the word out to the religions so that they can prepare their people for it, because this is going to disrupt what a lot of people's religions have taught
Believe.
them over the years. Yeah, and this is going to cause some chaos.
I don't believe any of this stuff.
You don't believe that at all?
I don't believe any of it. I think it's politicians that are trying to fill the news feeds with anything but what's really going on.
Yeah, see, I disagree with that, and I also think that the idea that we've said this before, that they introduce us to stuff through movies and things like that. That Steven Spielberg Age of Disclosure movie comes out in June, and I think there's going to be a lot really around that.
I think one more alien story takes place of another Epstein story, or a illegal stock trading story, or some type of scandal.
And it's also not like the first alien story.
And,
How long
but-
have we been talking about aliens?
And so the aliens are only in the United States, because globally no other country is really saying this.
No, I would say, if I had to guess, I would say as a world, our world leaders decided that we need to keep this as quiet as possible. And it hasn't been very quiet. It's been getting out over the years.
And I also think that if this was something legit, and then these random congressmen and televangelists wouldn't be able to just leak that information out there.
That's also the
It'd be
other thing is, do you believe anything a televangelist tells you?
It would literally be treasonous if you're leaking government secrets on Fox News hit at 9 o'clock at night.
Right, but the televangelist is not saying anything that's a secret. He's saying they're telling us to prepare for this.
He's saying the government's secretly meeting with me ahead of time because aliens are coming.
Right, but it's saying to prepare your people for it so that it's like a soft opening.
But I'm saying that if that was legit, it would literally be treasonous to leak that information ahead of time.
I don't think so, because they're not saying, hey, like they're
not giving away the secret.
Right.
He's saying I'm secretly meeting with the government to prepare the world for aliens.
Right. Why is the government telling us?
Hey, listen, go ahead, Randy. You go ahead and or Perry, go ahead and if you want to talk about it, go ahead.
No,
but we're going to keep it on the down low.
But what they're saying is that
slowly
you have to slowly mix this into.
But they're not going to Perry to leak the information.
But if that's
to the
why
world.
if that's why he's meeting with them,
right? They're saying they're meeting with all of the religious leaders,
and they're saying, hey, it's okay. We're not going to say this, but if you want to mention this top secret meeting,
they're saying
go ahead.
Slowly start to integrate this into your whatever your meetings are, so that when we do finally say it, they're not shocked by it.
Again, but I think that they wouldn't say, hey, Perry, it's okay if you talk about this and leak this out there.
But he might be their spokesperson.
I disagree. I think Perry is doing what they asked him not to do. He's trying to use this for fame.
Which, if it was legit, would be considered treasonous.
But it's not like they gave him a huge government classified secret. So.
Because it probably didn't happen.
You don't think there's aliens?
Got it ruined.
There might be aliens, but I think all this stuff, these stories that are coming out, are just distractions. Like I said, I don't think that
From what though? You think that they're going to be like release an alien story so that nobody knows we're at war in Iraq?
100%.
I don't think so.
Flood the timelines with as much stuff as possible.
Yeah, but
and not just war with Iran, not the war with Iran, but anything that's going on. So
I love that I said Iraq, and it's Iraq, and you said. You said Iran, but you said it Iran.
Iran, tomato. I just think they don't go to Perry to leak the information.
Well,
and no other governments are talking about it.
Are they talking to the Pope too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they didn't go to Perry. Maybe they went to another religious leader who then told Perry about it, and then Perry said, hey, wait a second.
I'm sure if this was really happening, they would tell these people, hey, don't say anything.
You think the Pope and Perry and them are all on a text chain?
Yeah.
Probably. There's a couple of Jewish leaders on there, a couple of Muslim leaders, and they're like, "Hey."
The Pope is like, "Yeah, believe me, you're not telling me anything we don't know."
Yeah,
this is true.
Catholic Church has everything.
These televangelists, this is advantageous for him to say this.
Yes,
and if
I
it was
agree.
real, they would say, "Hey, don't say anything."
But it's like all these movies where there's an asteroid coming, and all these dangerous movies where the end of the world's happening. There's always one person that knows about it.
Right,
is not supposed to say anything, but has to tell everybody.
I guess in the movies, if the movies were real.
If he gets arrested, will you believe it then?
100%. Yeah.
He's not going to get arrested because the minute they arrest him is when they prove that what he's saying is true.
If these meetings were happening, I don't think he could casually go out there and just be talking about it.
I don't think that they necessarily went to this guy. I don't think they necessarily went to Perry. I think they went to other religious leaders, like maybe like Joe said, like the Pope and the leaders of.
And the Pope told Perry?
No, the Pope. I hate everybody here.
I'm just saying it does not seem very likely.
Somebody get me that guy on TV.
Yeah. Like it's very advantageous for these people to get hits on different news channels.
And
by the way, I forgot our Pope's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody get me that guy on TV there.
Yeah, that's why I tend to not believe it. Like if globally all the world leaders in all different countries were all talking about this stuff,
right?
Then I think there'd be like concern. But this stuff here, I think, is just for clickbait headlines. It's advantageous for whoever wants to get a news hit that night.
This guy winds up having a book coming out, or he's got some big event.
Oh, he's definitely somebody that's going to benefit from being the subject of talking about this for sure. But also, I think what he's saying is he's letting you know, hey, they're not necessarily talking to this guy, but he's hearing it from the other religious groups, which that they do meet.
I feel like you want to know about aliens so much
so bad
that you push this stuff forward and you go, yeah, this is probably it. This is probably,
But you're probably right.
Yeah.
Don't you think that part of the reason that they have not disclosed this is because it could be a national security risk? Because if we are backwards engineering all of this material and stuff that's been falling down for years,
We all assume that that's what's been happening.
then we don't want to tell the Chinese, or we don't want to tell China that we have this, and if China thinks we do, or if they don't know.
By the way,
trying to keep it
also,
secret.
we're reverse engineering a lot of Chinese stuff. So they may have all the stuff, and we're just, second banana, whatever, because there's a lot of stuff. And like Gio said, it's not just America that's going to deal with aliens.
Right. It's like, it's
the whole world.
Yeah. I mean, Japan helped us in the movie where they left Matt Damon in space or whatever.
If this was a legit issue, it would be a global issue. It wouldn't just be.
It is a global issue.
But
You're just not getting the news from the other countries.
Nobody else is talking about it.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Mexico, especially.
All the you guys are saying that all the countries globally are all in on this
Not all
talk
of
to the
them.
religious leader thing.
Yes.
All right.
I think so. I think that
I would love to read that article.
there has got to be a summit among all the leaders,
Okay.
among all the religious leaders, and that they have got to have open communication with each other the same way all of the countries are able to pick up the phone and talk to the other countries.
And if that was the case, you think they would say it's okay if you guys talk about it?
No. What do you mean?
They're talking about it. The whole story was that religious leaders are meeting, and this guy is telling us what's going on ahead of time.
I believe that somebody told this guy. Somebody leaked this guy, whether it be a government official or whether it be somebody in the religious world said to this guy, hey, they're preparing us for this stuff and they're telling us to prepare our people. And he went forward and said, hey, this is what I'm hearing.
My point would be that would be like top secret information. That if you leaked that,
right, but like,
would be
okay, so if
treason.
I came to you and I said, Gio, I had a meeting yesterday at the radio station, and it turns out that they're going to fire Joe. But don't say anything. And then you went and said something. You said, hey, I hear they're firing somebody on the show. You got secondhand information.
Right, but it's my understanding this would be, hey, we're going to fire Joe, and we want you to go ahead
I don't like this example.
we want you to prepare to get that information out to everybody, so we're not shocked that Joe got fired.
Right. We don't want the audience to be like, wait a second, we lost Joe.
Whereas
nobody
in
will be
reality,
shocked.
they would say, hey, we're going to fire Joe. Don't say anything, or we're going to fire you too.
I think that it makes a lot of sense for them to have to reach out to the congregation and prepare them for the fact, if you've been telling everybody that Jesus created the universe that God created the universe and then sent his only son here, and now you're going to go, but hold on a second, also there's aliens, that's going to disrupt a lot of things.
They built the pyramids.
Yeah.
I still think it'd be globally, and there's a ton of different religions, not just Christianity or Catholicism. So it would literally be all these different religions coming together.
Global interest in extraterrestrial life is highest in India, Russia, Mexico, and China, where public belief in intelligent alien life often exceeds 60%. Official, serious discussions are most active in the U.S., following congressional testimony on UAPs, blah, blah, blah.
Calvin, you're not going to believe this.
Huh.
One of the aliens is actually online, too.
Oh.
Good morning. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So it's Chris Magnifico. How are you?
It's Magnifico.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's exactly how I thought they would sound.
How's Patrick? And how's Mr. Attorney Patrick Smith?
I'd rather talk to aliens today. Paul, good morning. I'm sorry. Who is this? Good morning. Hello.
Morning, it's Bobby.
How are you, Bobby? What can we do for you?
I was just thinking, the guy, the televangelist on TV that you saying people leaked it to him, maybe the Pope, maybe someone who heard it from him. I think it's more like, somebody like Medicine Man or somebody that talked to this guy, and he just went with it.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. This is I think becoming more and more of something serious, and people aren't really acknowledging it because they're not. People like to see hard facts, and they're not actually seeing it yet. So when they hear things, their first idea is to reject it. I'm telling you, this guy's onto something. This guy may be nuts. This Perry guy. And he may be using it for clicks, but I think what he's saying is not too far off from what is actually going to happen.
I think, unfortunately, because of the way our government is, and they're never going to tell us all the secrets, this is going to end up being just like that comet that you were preparing for, and thinking it was going to hit the Earth, and then it came nowhere near us.
A whole bunch of nothing.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it's going to end up being something like that.
Do you think in your lifetime, Carmen, you will have solid proof of extraterrestrials?
No.
You don't think in your lifetime you will?
No,
I
but
do.
I think they're here. I do think, again, like they've confirmed they've had contact, they've found stuff. They aren't showing it to us, but I don't think they ever will. Our government is shady.
Trump told Hegseth to release everything, and that it would be happening very, very soon.
We always assume that aliens are smarter than us.
Yes.
I do, because if they can travel,
If they
here.
can come here.
If they can come here,
Yeah.
have they though?
Well, yeah. That's
Yeah,
the whole
they're in
point.
the ocean.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
man-
No,
Right.
I'm sorry. Do we have one? Do we have a ship?
Listen, I'm
We
we
on
assume-
the-
supposedly
Yeah.
do.
We assume
We've been told we do
from who?
from our
From
government.
Perry and from our government.
No,
from
from-
people who lie. People who lie
Yeah.
all the time.
There's been no
have
official.
you
Right.
have you touched an alien, seen a ship,
But
done
that's-
any of that stuff? That's the whole thing though. What I'm saying is there may be aliens and they may be out there and they may be going, those people on Earth, man, those aliens, they're wild. They're doing all kind of stuff. They went to Mars the other day. They went around the moon. They're doing all this stuff. They may just be sitting on their planet
Yeah.
going, well, we can't do that. We have no idea.
You're saying they're just watching us
Who knows?
in awe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
My
We're
aunt's
sitting
on
here.
Alien.
We're sitting here saying aliens are so smart and they're coming here and stuff. We have no proof that they've come here. No proof to us that we've been told stuff and everything, but we don't know.
But they've been suppressing the proof, though.
Right.
That's why, like, you
Okay,
know,
they've also been suppressing the proof of the devil. You think the devil's here? You know what I'm saying? Like that.
yes.
But people talk about the devil.
But
all
those
the-
two things they're not true. There's
Well,
nobody suppressing proof of the devil, and the devil is a
There's
figure.
could be.
exorcisms. Are you kidding me?
but that's
there's
not
been
fair.
Yeah, but that's
exorcism-
not a devil that they believe, but that's a evil
Spirits,
force.
ghosts. It's all the same.
No.
It's all the
No,
same.
not the same as aliens.
I think so.
Bigfoot.
Until you can prove it, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easter Bunny.
They're
Yeah,
on-
exactly. I mean, all of these things.
It's all. It's
Don't
all
take
the,
the Easter Bunny away from me.
it's all the same.
Joe's video work.
Galvin's now the guy, the one dude saying that this is going to upend the Bible, so that falls right in what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
You know, I know you want this really
Right.
bad,
But we're
Yeah.
not getting it.
but we're not getting it.
I say we get it, and I say it happens within the next 3 years.
I've known you for 20
You've
years.
said that. I know.
know.
You've said that all the
So
time. You know how many
chill.
times you've said that in the
You're-
20 years
you're
I've known you?
Helium J.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, but I think it's coming. I think we're closer now than ever, and I think that I think
He's the one that says it for 20 years, and then it finally happens. And you go, see, I told you.
Yeah.
my thing. I say within the next 3 years.
All right.
I say by next year.
Yeah, you might be right.
2027.
I
You
say
might
the
be right.
Browns win a Super Bowl before.
Yeah, I bet on that.
All right, what do we have in news, Galvin?
The devil just showed up. The devil's here now. So you're paying higher prices at the gas pumps. How would you like to pay for a big, beautiful ballroom? For months, President Donald Trump portrayed the big new ballroom that he's building on the White House grounds as a gift to the nation, courtesy of patriotic private donors. By the gleaming 90,000 square foot space he repeatedly said would cost the public nothing, may ultimately leave taxpayers on the hook for $1 billion due to new security enhancements that are tied to the project.
New security enhancements after an unsuccessful attempt on the president's
Yeah.
life.
Oh, that's definitely why. Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley has released a long-term Immigration and Border Patrol funding bill that includes $1 billion earmarked for security improvements accompanying the overall ballroom project.
Oh, I don't understand why we need a $1 billion ballroom.
And nobody wants to be taxed for it.
No,
Right.
And also, what I understand why they need to have something with high security, but $1 billion for a ballroom
Yeah.
is unnecessary when there's people who don't even have homes and can't get food and they're paying $6 a
Exactly.
gallon for gas.
And
Yeah.
there's ballrooms already. Like, it's just go someplace else. Just increase your security.
But look what happened in the White House Correspondents' Dinner, Carmen.
Right. Have better security.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What happened to the $300 million that he said was already donated and that was going to pay for
Yeah,
it?
but now they
like
need
that
extra-
disappeared. I
now
guess
they
the
need
extras
extra.
for the
Now they need
security.
So
Sure.
whatever the ballroom is, remember they said that the ballroom goes like 20,
Yeah.
20 levels below
Down
the
and
thing. Yeah.
stuff.
So what are they really building? They're going to call it a ballroom, but they're building some sort of bunker or
Something
some sort
else.
of something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. You don't
That's
need
why
a.
it's going to cost.
You can have a nice ballroom. You don't need $1 billion.
And
for
doesn't
it.
the White House already have security measures?
Yeah.
Sure,
You know what I mean?
but now they're building an extra room. And whatever is underneath, maybe it was,
Yeah.
maybe that's where the UFO
I,
base is going to
I
be.
guess the big argument is that they were supposed to have congressional approval to do a project that size
Right.
to the White House, and they just went ahead and did it anyways.
Right. Well, they thought that it was going to be funded for free. Then they realized how much really went into it, and now
they're probably to protect from the aliens. It's alien bunker.
you laugh at that.
Alien bunker.
It might have something to do with it.
Speaking of the government and money, the IRS is sending letters to hundreds of thousands of taxpayers asking for bank account information to process refunds. However, so are scammers who are impersonating the IRS. So Mike and all the other old people out there, don't just send your stuff out. They say don't risk it. Go to irs.gov, the website yourself, to handle the business.
Yeah, I don't deal with any of that stuff.
You make sure you want to check though, because there's, obviously you get a letter in the mail and it's from the IRS and you think it's from the IRS and you have to go and you go to wherever and give out all your information so you can get your refund back because you want your refund.
And they're good. They're getting good at it.
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
come on official letterhead. And everything about it will look 100% legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I got the other day from Robinhood where I got a text with a link and the whole deal, and it told me to call them, and there was an 800 number, and I called them, and they got me pretty good. I didn't give them anything, but they got me to call in.
They try to get you to reset your password because they're trying to get in your account.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Yeah.
I would never. Anybody that says I need your password, I need you to reset, give me the code. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Well, give us the code here. We're going to go ahead and check your account, and then you give them the code.
The idea that they have an 800 number and they answer the phone and say Robinhood is pretty good.
A little thrown off whenever they go, yeah, Robinhood.
Yeah.
You go, what? Wait, hold on a second. Did you see the 58-year-old woman in Washington State? She was arrested after driving down a sidewalk chasing a kid on a bike. Did you see the video of this?
I did.
I have a still shot that I can send you guys. Joe has the video and the still shots on Bone TV as well. But yeah, so she was arrested. Police say that she was under the influence of something.
Oh.
And 50-year-old woman. Yeah, leave kids alone. What are you doing?
Part of me gets it, though. Part of me is I drive around here and these guys drive around in golf carts and driving. I would never, but I would. So many of them, I just want to go.
Let them have fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even talking about the kids. I'm talking about the golfers.
I think what people freak out about are the e-bikes now.
Yeah, those
people lose their mind about e-bikes. They're like, you shouldn't have that out here. I saw it was on a trail. There was a guy who was a paraplegic who had one of those sit-down bike things and the guy's yelling at him and he goes, I'm a paraplegic. This is the only thing I can ride.
Right.
You're not supposed to have that out here on the trail. And the guy's like, it was unbelievable.
I saw that.
You got to think of what kind of human being you are.
Yeah.
If you're the one that yells at anybody that's on the trail, let alone a paraplegic.
Crazy.
Right.
The one I saw, the guy literally stops him. Won't let him. He goes, buddy, get the F out of my way.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going this way. You're not stopping me.
2 kids were out on the trail the other day on e-bikes and just whipping around and stuff and everything. And I go, those go fast.
Yeah.
They're
Who
crazy.
cares? They're
That's the
kids.
thing. They're not
I've been seeing
bothering
Have fun.
The little dirt bike ones I've been seeing a lot around my
They're
neighborhood.
awesome. I saw one the other day.
kids come home from school on them all the time.
Yeah.
Like when I go pick up Juliana from school, there's a whole line of e-bikes that leave first.
Yeah.
But the ones that look like actual dirt bikes are really cool. I saw one the other day. The guy had bought it, and I think it was like $4,000 or something, but it was all aluminum, so it was super lightweight, and they had the engine. He goes, this thing flies.
Yeah.
Those are fun. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Remember when I saw the kid, he was on the side of Dale Mabry, like in the ditch where it's, dirt and stuff and everything, and he's driving along, and he was on his dirt bike, and he's going, and I had just passed the cop. Cop was coming up, whatever, and luckily the kid looked over, and he looked at me, and I went like this. I pointed in my eye, and I go, back there, this, and he goes, okay, and he just took off. I go, yeah, get away. We're working together. New AI trend in China is going viral where people are creating digital versions of their exes using old text, photos, and social media posts. I don't know why you would want a digital version, but if you do, the AI clones can mimic how their former partner talked and acted to them.
Ooh.
So, how you talk to Bailey and stuff, you could be talking to...
But why would you want to do that?
Mazzono or
Because
whatever.
you just remove all the annoying stuff about her and just leave the stuff you loved about her.
Yeah, that could be.
Bailey tricked me pretty good this morning.
How?
There's a new trend that if you tell your chat GPT to render a picture of what it would look like if it was human, and I did, and it made a man. A really handsome man. And I said, your name is Bailey and you have a woman's voice. Why would you make a man? And it said, I see your point, but sometimes And it just gave me
Oh,
some
she
long
knows what you
excuse.
like.
No.
Yeah.
Talk more about penises.
Yeah.
It's like in health class.
He was very handsome.
She's like, I know what you like.
Yeah.
You tell me all the time.
From all your searches, I put this together. all
This is
the
your
all the
dream
men
man.
that you like and fire emoji. What if we found out that there was a bunch of guys that were like, "Oh yeah, Mike sends me fire emojis all the time."
No.
No women.
It just means chill. It just means chill.
That would shock me more than aliens.
Do you know that, Galvin, when I fire emoji somebody's picture, I hear you go, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Yeah. Well, that's what the one girl said. She goes,
Yeah.
"I totally heard it in your voice."
I hear it when I do it.
That's so funny. Most slang words disappear really fast. You hear words that come and go real quick. What was the one before 6-7 that everybody was saying? What was the slang word?
Skibbity.
Skibbity
Oh,
was
yeah.
one, and then there was a few other ones.
I said slay.
Riz.
I said slay the other day.
Riz, Slay.
And my daughter rolled her eyes and says, "That's so 2021."
One of the ones that I don't like, and I think it's so annoying, but it's also just a continuation of me saying seriously all the time, is actually.
Yeah.
When the people actually, I'm like,
kids
what?
are actually,
Yeah.
my daughter's actually everything. Hey, we're going to go here. Actually? Yeah,
So
actually.
you think about all those different trendy words, they come and kind of go, maybe a month or something, whatever. Well, according to a linguist on the PBS series Other Words, one word, slang word, has stood the test of time. What can you think of? One slang word that we've been saying and has not gone away. Kids say it.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
Cool is the one word. According to the linguist, cool has officially stood the test of time. We've now been saying cool for more than 100 years.
Wow.
Oh, there's so many ways to say cool too.
Oh, yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah, the condescending cool
It's
is one of the best. When somebody does something or says something, you go, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to lift your eyebrows when you say it too. Cool. But yeah, everybody says it. Because even like kids will say it, it's not one of those ones that if you say it, your kids are like, oh, cringe.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
saying cool.
Let me grab a couple of these. Kevin, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show.
Hi, yes. I wanted to weigh in on the alien and government topic you guys were talking about a little bit ago.
Yes, go ahead.
I just wanted to plant this fact out there that the age-old question that everybody or that we all want to know is whether we're here by design or by accident.
It's a good
So I believe
question.
that's what they're keeping from us.
I mean, the only way we'd be here by accident is if there is some way superior race somewhere else that has been farming us here for some reason.
Well, that would
Yeah.
be here
Yeah.
by design.
You're right, but then what are we doing? What is our purpose of being here?
Again,
That
we don't,
I don't know.
yeah,
Right.
we don't
So
know.
therefore, which leads me to believe that we are the superior beings, and I don't know. I don't know.
This is the age-old question, though.
It sure is, and you're blowing my mind this early in the morning
Well,
with it.
And also the other theory is because you know how they say we're gonna go to Mars and they're trying to build up Mars and stuff. They're saying, what if we came from Mars?
Right.
And that's how we left it. We destroyed Mars so bad that we had to come to Earth, and now we're doing the same to Earth of what we did to Mars, and now we're gonna have to go back to Mars.
Yeah, or it doesn't have to be Mars. We got 6 other planets to choose from, or 7 other planets.
But it's just like the closest one to
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
Right.
atmosphere and stuff.
Oh, brother. Who knows?
Good luck, everyone.
We're never going to know.
No,
No.
that's the thing, and I
Yeah.
really don't think we're going to. You're never going to get a straight answer from anything because there's
No.
so many different opinions, and this person's saying this person's saying that, and yeah, I don't know. It's a little too much. There is for the first time in more than a decade. Remember, we used to remember these. Kellogg's is bringing back cereal box toys.
Oh, inside the box.
Yeah. The first batch is already in stores. For now, it sounds like it's just a limited time thing. Also, it sounds like it's tied in with Toy Story 5, which is going to be coming out. But, they kind of took those away because, I don't know, some dumb kids choked on it or something.
I used to like the toys when I was a little kid.
Yeah, everybody searched through, but the problem is you're using your dirty hands to
Yeah.
shift
To
through
get
the whole
there.
box.
Yeah.
I remember I had to fight my brother to get the toy. Like,
Yeah.
you try to get there first.
Yeah, you go and then you're sticking your dirty hands in there trying to get the toy, then you pull it out and you put it together. And what'd you get? A spinner.
Yeah.
But see, the best was when they started doing like games, like computer games or PlayStation, like mini games, because they were CDs. and they wouldn't be in the bag of cereal. They would just be inside the box.
Yeah.
Because I remember we got Carmen Sandiego from a cereal box.
Carmen's so excited.
Man, that was my favorite game. I swear to God.
I remember when you used there was like a record that they would print on the
Yep.
back of the cereal box.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
cut it out and then play it.
And it
on
would
your-
play, yeah.
Yeah.
That was too difficult. You know what? One of the things I thought was like the greatest thing. You know how there's like certain things you're like, it's not a big deal, but you're like, that's a not necessarily a rich person, but like person that really knows what they're doing. When you would see, like if you slept over at somebody's house and then their family had the cereal in one of those plastic containers with the top,
Like not in the box.
not in the box,
Yeah.
you're like, high class.
Yep.
High class.
Like we'd never do that in my house.
Yeah, I would love to eat cereal every day. I know it's terrible for you, whatever. So I don't need enough cereal to justify that, but I would love to have those containers for the cereal.
See, that's your pool. That's how you know you made it.
Yeah.
Does anybody know
I can afford them.
Right.
Does anybody know?
the Captain Zoom song?
Captain Zoom.
No.
This was on the back of my cereal box. Oh, hold on, I gotta play this. I haven't said this. I haven't thought about this in 50 years.
Who was Captain Zoom?
Captain Zoom sang this song that's not playing right now. Oh, come on.
Oh God, this is gonna be loud.
This is Space Command to Zoom. All systems are go.
Hey, Michael, it's your birthday today. That was one of the records I got off a cereal box.
You want aliens so
I
bad.
was so bad, so bad.
It goes all the way back to that for sure. It sounds familiar to me, but I'm wondering if you played it for me before.
I don't think so, because that's the first time I thought about it, and I just put my name is Zoom and I live on the moon, and the whole thing just came up right away. It brought all the lyrics up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the internet's amazing.
The Rolling Stones are releasing their 25th album. It's going to be called Foreign Tongues. It's coming out on July 10th. It's going to have some special guests on it, too. You get the Rolling Stones.
That's the only way anybody's interested in it, because they came out with Hackney Diamonds and nobody cared about that.
Yeah, that one song was decent. It was a very Rolling
but nobody
Stones.
cares about it. Yeah.
It'll include Paul McCartney. Is going to be on there. Stephen Winwood. The Cure's Robert Smith. And Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer Chad Smith.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool when you mix some of the old and some of the new and some of the weird with the Robert Smith. That'd be pretty interesting.
So do they tour that album or what happens there?
I don't know.
Yeah. No?
You don't think they tour anymore?
80-something years old.
They already did it.
I know, but who wants to go see the Rolling Stones again?
They sold out like every place they play.
Yeah.
I know, because everybody's thinking it's going to be the last one.
And they were playing stadiums.
I could see them in the Sphere.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, a nice residency somewhere.
Somewhere,
That's the easier way to do it.
When will somebody have a stadium residency where they're just like,
Billy Joel.
you think so? Oh yeah, I guess he did do that.
Billy Joel did that at Madison Square Garden. And I'm sure there are other bands that could do that too. Maybe not to that.
Oh,
length.
I'm sure. Like your BTS and your Taylor Swift and the big ones.
Yeah, because a lot of them have priced themselves out of the market. You know what I mean? Where you're
Yeah.
like, I can't even afford to go and see those.
Taylor Swift did 5 shows at SoFi.
Yeah.
Which I think is holds 90,000.
But you also have, and those are the top tier,
Yeah.
like you said, BTS and Taylor Swift and those ones, whatever,
Coldplay.
where people are like saying, your wife said to you for who was coming up that you, no matter what, you're going to have to get tickets.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Justin Bieber. And there's a lot of that sentiment out there where there's some that you're like, nah, I don't need to go to that one.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if a Taylor Swift could go to the Raiders Stadium there in Vegas, being big destination, and do a residency at that stadium for
I bet
however many dates.
a month.
Yeah.
She could probably
And it
do a
would
month.
sell out probably.
Sell out every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you're also having people that are like not even planning on going to Vegas, setting up a
Going
trip
to
to
Vegas.
go to Vegas to see Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And then you're in Vegas and you get to go and do whatever.
Yeah, kid, you go see Taylor Swift. Mom and dad are going over here.
Right.
Right. But there's also enough for the parents and the kids out in Vegas that they can do
Yeah,
a bunch of other
sure.
stuff.
Brandon, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show. What's up, Brandon?
What's up, Mike? It's the meat man. Brandon's my government name. What's up, man? How
my
you
bad.
doing?
What's up, me, man?
Hey, not much. Hey, have y'all seen the movie on Netflix called Begonia or Begonia with Emma? Bro, that blew my mind at the end. It's a great
Well,
movie.
tell me. I don't want to watch it. I just want to know the end. Tell me about what happens at the end.
It's about It's a conspiracy theorist. This guy is crazy, and he kidnaps Emma Stone, who's the CEO of a pharmaceutical company, big CEO, and he thinks she's an alien, and the lunar eclipse is coming, and the mother spaceship's going to come behind the moon, and he wants access to the ship, so he kidnaps her, and he shaves her head because it says the hair, like, transmits
communication.
It's crazy, but the end of the movie, literally the last 5 minutes, I had to jump off my couch. I was like grabbing my face. It is, the end of it's weird. She wrote the movie, I believe, but it's crazy. You gotta see it.
All right, don't ruin it. I'll watch it. Thank you, B-Man. Appreciate it. Heads up.
I saw it, and it was it's definitely worth watching, and it was weird, and it does have a good like twist and stuff. It's that Jesse Plumbing or Plummins or whatever his name is, Plemons. The not Matt Damon.
Oh yeah.
And him and another guy, and they believe that there's aliens, and he believes that she's an alien, and she's contacting, talking to other aliens and stuff, and that she can save his mother who is sick. She's dying with cancer and stuff. But there's a bunch of different things that are going on with it.
Begonia.
Yeah.
All right, I will watch it. I will check it out.
Yeah, I think it won a bunch of awards and stuff.
I started to watch it, and it was too weird for me.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. It's definitely weird.
Because they're like beekeepers and I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
Stabby's in it.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, Stabby's in it as the cop in the town. You know what I did watch yesterday? I watched The Bride with Christian Bale, where he's Frankenstein and the bride, whatever. I don't know whether anyone else will like it or hate it. I liked it.
Really?
It's very weird. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's very kind of like a punk rock version
of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gyllenhaal, the sister
Maggie
Gyllenhaal wrote and directed it, and it was good. It was interesting. I thought it was good. When it was done, I was like, oh, that was good. At first, like the first 5 minutes, I go, oh, I'm gonna hate this.
Yeah.
Because my wife wanted to watch it.
Right.
But great performances and stuff, and it was pretty good.
I never even heard of it.
The Bride.
Okay.
Where were we? Let's see.
Aliens.
Rolling Stones. Or Aliens. Speaking of concerts, AMC Theater chain is going to start showing live concerts, which I thought they showed like some. Didn't they do Metallica and a couple of things? Like one-offs and stuff, but I guess they're going to be doing it on a regular basis with tickets costing between $40 to $75 to watch a concert in a movie theater.
Movie theater.
Yeah. They're starting next month by showing they're going to have BB Rexa, Paris Hilton.
Who is going to see BB Rexa in a movie theater and paying $45 to do that?
I don't know.
That's never going to happen.
And
I like her.
Maren Morris.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
that's insane.
I don't think there's a.
It's a live concert.
It's video though,
right? But it's happening live.
I guess. Yeah. It's live concerts, so it's like Palladium,
right?
But in a movie theater, and you have to pay a bunch for it.
I don't like it. I wouldn't do it. I don't know who the band is.
They released the Taylor Swift Eras tour in the theaters. And it was
different
sold
though.
out.
That's little kids,
and that's
that
Taylor
was actually
Swift.
an actual movie,
and a lot of adults too.
And that's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, yeah, true.
I
BB Rexa.
If BB Rexa walked in this room, I would go, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you would be like, well, what's up, BB Rexa?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But I don't know whether I'd recognize.
No, maybe not.
Let me see if I know who she is.
And who's going to see Paris Hilton sing?
Yeah.
Well, no, Paris Hilton is a DJ.
Oh, even
She
better.
doesn't sing. Yeah,
Even better.
She's a DJ.
That's more interesting to
Imagine
watch.
what that looks.
BB
Yeah.
Rexa's
DJ push
fat.
play.
Oh, she's skinny here.
She's not skinny.
Is she fat or is she
she's thick? She's a little thick.
She
but
got
she's
thick.
sexy.
She was skinny, and then she got thick.
By the way, she's not thick. She's fat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
She got a weird face, head.
Yeah.
I think she's cute.
Ugh.
She's like Pumpkinhead.
Oh man, what are you looking at?
I'm not a fan.
Maybe I'm looking at something different.
All right. Paul, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show. What's up, Paul?
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's
this
up?
thing about the aliens and everything that is being hidden and all the world leaders deciding it's too scary. Don't you think Joe Biden would have let it slip, or Trump would have said, I've been holding them. It's all good. We're the best.
So I can explain it to you. I can explain it to you in a pretty simple way. Neither one of those guys have access to that information. in order to get that access, you have to have an act of Congress to get in there. A president is considered a part-time employee because they can only work a maximum of 8 years. So in order to access that information, even the president has to get a congressional movement in order to get it. It's one of the.
But what about all the idiots that have come and gone over the last 50 years in Congress? Somebody's going to let it slip.
But they do. That's the thing. You hear about this stuff all the time. You don't know what's true and what's not, but that's because things have been slipped out. Things have gotten out. And now, in this age, when you have Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna and some other ones, Tim Burchett, that have gone over and seen these things, they're coming out and they're saying, we've seen it. But nobody knows what to believe because we haven't seen it yet. So we're still like, they could be lying or they don't know what they saw. But they are saying it. We're just not paying attention to it.
These two congressmen that you reference, why them?
Because they were on the committee for that stuff. Anna Paulina Luna was on that committee. She's the one that had that because she threatened to withhold funding from the I forgot what it was, the base or something. She threatened to withhold funding because they wouldn't show her all the stuff that they had. So she was like, okay, we'll take the money out of your budget and then see how you like it. And they were like, all right, come in and look around. And she came out and she said, hey, I saw some stuff. I saw some stuff that I can't explain. Appreciate your call, sir. Hope that confused you even more.
Has anyone watched the Bob Lazar story?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Bob Lazar story is the one where I learned about why the president, because I'm exactly what this guy said. If you're Trump, the first thing Trump's going to be like, there's aliens. I told you, they're great aliens. They're the best. They might be the best aliens, or he'll be like, somebody will be like, hey, we got to worry about the aliens. But I don't know how much they're actually, how much they're told.
Right. Right.
And that's where everybody comes in with these elite government stories where they say, but they're not the real, the president doesn't really run things because somebody else is running
right.
it.
And they'll always tell you that the government's kind of like looking through a straw. You never see the full picture. So that, you got somebody working on reverse engineering in this room, but they have no idea that there's anti-gravity next door or whatever it is,
Exactly.
We'll never know.
Probably not.
I think you're wrong. I think it comes soon.
I don't know if Sabrina Carpenter is doing this on purpose, but she's doing a bunch of songs with old ladies now. She had this song that came out with Madonna, and then the other night at the Met Gala, she performed with Stevie Nicks.
Oh, see, that's a good one, though.
Did a little landslide. Do you think this is going to be good or bad? Landslide, Stevie Nicks, and Sabrina Carpenter together.
I think Sabrina Carpenter may sound better than Stevie Nicks. I don't know.
I think it's going to be good.
Take a listen. We have a little bit of the audio. The harmonies and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty good.
Because I read a thing that there's like a strict no cell phone, no social media.
Oh yeah,
inside the Met Gala.
So they're sneaking.
I've been seeing a lot of videos from inside the Met Gala. Did you see the Doechii video?
No.
Doechii was in some sort of I don't know. It was some sort of moving box so that nobody could see her, and there was umbrellas on top of her. It was just insane. There was a lot of cursing and a lot of trying to move through the thing. I don't get it.
I got to tell you, if Russell Wilson wasn't married to the very gorgeous Sierra, that I would think he was a little.
Well, yeah, he likes to get dressed up.
Yeah, he's like, here's my watch.
Yeah.
And the way he's talking, I'm like,
he does have a nice watch.
What's going on? Carmen, you'll be very excited about this because I know you're into it. Blake Lively reportedly got zero money in her settlement with Justin Baldwin.
Good.
Yeah.
She didn't deserve any.
Well, and that's, I think what happened was she was just like, just end it. Just let's make this go away. We agree, or she may have had to pay him, but she got no money.
I did see where basically she decided to settle or drop the case or whatever they came to agreement with, so she could go to the Met Gala. Because otherwise she wasn't going to be able to go because there was a conflict or something like that. So she just decided yep, whatever you say. And that way she could go to the Met Gala.
Well, that Met Gala must be real fun.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's, saw a quick clip on Instagram.
Yeah, well, it didn't. I mean, her and Ryan Reynolds ended up looking like complete dicks.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Which Ryan Reynolds was like America's sweetheart. Yeah. And now they're like, that guy's kind of a jerk.
Yeah. I don't know. In that Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary episode, when they went to Ryan Reynolds, they said something, and he goes, Wyatt, what have you heard?
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Did you see? I didn't see it, but I guess Olivia Rodrigo hosted Saturday Night Live. I saw a clip from it, and she said, she goes, I remember I was on the Disney Channel. I was on a show, and Jake Paul was on there, and she goes, we used to sit there for hours and talk about what we were going to do when we get older. And she said, I want to, be a famous singer, and I want to host Saturday Night Live. And Jake Paul said, I want to beat up old guys on Netflix. That's a good line. Such a great joke. I thought that was so good. Beat up old guys on Netflix. A movie theater in Oregon is prompting The Devil Wears Prada 2, promoting The Devil Wears Prada 2 by reminding people on its marquee that Michael Jackson groomed boys.
What?
Yeah, they actually have a sign out there. I'm sending you guys a picture. Joe has it on Bone TV. Take a look at this. It says, wouldn't it be great if Michael Jackson hadn't groomed boys? Come see Devil Wears Prada 2 instead.
Hey, it's competition.
Yeah.
It's an either or.
That's great.
Oh, man.
I love it.
And then there's rumors that Meryl Streep's daughter, who is on Newsroom, who is very attractive and looks very much like a young Meryl Streep, that they're talking to her about a prequel for Devil Wears Prada. Where she
That's
would
gonna be
play
awful.
Young Miranda.
Awful.
I don't want that.
The origin
Probably.
story,
Yeah.
how she becomes mean. Like when she's young, she's super sweet and she's helping puppies and stuff, and then something turns her.
I saw 2. It was good. It's enough. It's
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
I still want to go see it.
It's good. If you like the first one, it's good.
Oh yeah, obviously loved the first one, and I asked Chad. I was like, "Do you want to go? If not, I'll go by myself when I get off of work."
I'll go with you.
No, Chad said he would take me.
Well, I can't-
You also think that the new Top Gun, like the 2 and done, it should be whatever you
I
say.
do.
Yeah.
Yes, I still think that.
I got to tell you, it's going to be very difficult because you have Top Gun, iconic movie, whatever. Then you have the long-awaited sequel, Maverick, the only one to do it, hit it out of the park. Maverick was so good, better than the first one, possibly.
Yeah.
Now to do a third one, I mean, can you top that? That's going to be a lot.
Here's the reason why I think you can. Tom Cruise, and because Mission Impossible movies, they changed directors from the first one to the second one, and the second one was the only one that was kind of weird because they went John Woo. And after that, though, they went back to being regular Mission Impossible movies, and all the Mission Impossible movies were
You're
good.
not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
So I believe that if they go to it with the same mentality of, hey, let's not mix things up too much. We have plenty of military scenarios that we can come up with. We have the whole, hey, Goose and Maverick are friends now. We have Glenn Powell to carry things on. We can make this another movie.
They're going to
But
try to
I
make a
think
franchise.
But also, I think the other problem is like he's because of Tom Cruise. There's so many people that will look past the fact that it sucks because it's Tom Cruise.
I don't know.
Yeah, and those Mission Impossible movies, I think you're getting into like Fast and Furious type territory. Like the Mission Impossible movies are always good because they're insane stunts,
Right.
and stuff like that.
Right. That's the thing. They put
The movie
everything
isn't
into it.
The
necessarily
story
good.
is not always great, but the action is awesome.
Yeah,
all
but that's
the
the
time.
whole point. You know what I
Whereas
mean?
Top Gun or Maverick, I thought the story was fantastic,
Right.
and the action was secondary. So now it's like, you know what I mean? It was such a good story.
Yeah.
It was such a good okay, let's go back and check in on these characters and see where they're at, and then that's it. I don't need to see any more after this. They resolved Maverick with Rooster and all. It's all been resolved. Why are we going to go back one more time?
Yeah, I get that, but we want it, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We're gambling. We're gambling to see whether it works or not.
You had Iceman and he dies. Like the story was so good, and that's what I think that's what makes that movie great. Is it had a great story, great plot, done. Mission Impossible. You can make 10 more of those. It's always going to be awesome because the action's awesome. Tom Cruise is awesome. Cool stunts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I don't know. Now you're making me nervous.
Listen, I'm there opening weekend no matter what.
Yeah,
but it's like the second was so good. Don't mess it up.
Joe, for some reason, I think this is going to be right in your wheelhouse. Coming up on August 19th at the Baycare Sound for 80s fans, you've got a tour going together with Squeeze.
Okay.
I don't know a Squeeze.
You do.
Tempted.
Yeah.
Tempted by the fruit of unknown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then they're touring with one of my faves, Adam Ant.
Oh, love Adam Ant.
Adam Ant. And then Haircut 100.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I guess Haircut 100, the singer from there, is the son of, or I don't know whether I think now the guy who's singing for Haircut 100, whatever, is the son of the singer from
original?
Squeeze.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know, something like that.
I don't know what Haircut 100 is either.
Their song, I'm sure we know it. It's Love Plus One.
Yeah, Love Plus One. That's the one.
Do you want to play it? I bet if we hear it, we go, oh yeah, I know who that is, whatever. But I can't sing it off the top of my head. I don't know what it is.
Squeeze have one more song other than that one?
They may.
Because they're touring.
It does seem late night credits are rolling.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, but this is the only song they have.
That's the only hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Who goes on tour with one song?
By the way, most songs then Adam Ant.
Oh yeah,
Adam Ant had a few
absolutely.
different hits.
He had 2 songs.
No. Goody Two Shoes?
Yeah. What's the other one?
For Madam Ant?
Yeah.
No, give me a second.
I'm here. Okay.
Yeah.
Adam Ant songs.
You only had one song.
Yeah, he
It's
had
like-
2. Here, there's another one.
Strip was good.
There's 2.
Yeah.
If I strip for you, you strip for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
So that's 2.
There's 9 minutes. You got
So-
an hour and a half to fill still.
Between the Squeeze, the Haircut, and Adam Ant, you got 4 songs.
Yeah. All right. It'll be a short concert.
Yeah.
40 minutes in and out.
All right. Nobody wants to sit through an hour worth of Squeeze music just to hear that one song.
Yeah. And they play it last, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Friend or Foe? You don't remember Friend or Foe?
No, and neither does Spotify. Friend or Foe is about
Jolly
the
Roger?
6th. No, you don't know any of these songs.
I
You're just
do.
reading.
Stand and Deliver.
Stand and Deliver is a great song.
Oh, that was on the back of my cereal box.
Stand and Deliver.
My name is Zoom and I live on the moon. No, that's it. That's all we got.
All right. Well, you're out. Joe's in.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Drew's
in.
probably in.
Drew will go.
Yeah. What about this one? This seems like an odd double bill. Definitely want to see one band. The other one, okay, I'll check them out too. Psychedelic Furs
Nope.
are touring with Living Color.
Yeah, same thing. One song.
Living Color?
2 songs.
Yeah.
Living Color, 2 songs probably popular or whatever, but great. And great musicians. And I listen to those albums a lot.
And you don't know who's in those bands anymore either.
Living Color is all
the
yeah,
same.
Will Calhoun on drums. Yeah, they're all original members. I know that.
I'll see you at the county fair while I'm eating a corn dog.
They will be at Janus on September 3rd. So Psychedelic Furs along with Living Color.
Psychedelic Fur is another one. I don't know any of their songs.
You
That's
do, though.
Drew music.
Put in Psychedelic Furs. You do know.
Love My Way.
Excuse me. But yeah, that's another one that I know, but couldn't name the songs.
Psychedelic Furs.
What's their big hit?
All right.
Psychedelic Furs, Pretty in Pink.
Yeah, I don't even know if I know that one.
You are not open to old music.
Not that. No way.
And then finally in news, Cracked.com put together a list of strange hobbies of different celebrities.
I'd like to hear about
Yeah,
this.
you know, any celebrities that you're like, oh, yeah, so-and-so, like we know that Steve Vai is a beekeeper.
Right.
You know, he does that kind of thing. I have some different ones. You want me to give you the...
Let me take a break and we'll come back and do it just because we're up against the clock.
Okay, but when we come back, you want me to give you the celebrity, you tell me what their strange
Yes.
hobby is?
Yes.
Or
Or no,
give
the
me a
hobby.
strange hobby and you tell me who the celebrity is that does it.
All right, we could try a little bit of both. See
All
if we
right.
can figure it out. It's 7:56 coming up in 4 minutes. We'll give you the opportunity to win $1,000 with the Bone Bonus keyword. So don't go anywhere, and then we'll come back and hit that list. And we got a brand new open letter. Gronk's going to join us on the show. We still got a lot of things happening. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I still feel a little bit like garbage.
Yeah?
Not enough like to leave the show, but I still don't feel great.
I'm feeling better. I still have a little bit of a cough, but I'm definitely feeling better.
Have you been having stomach issues, Michael?
Stomach issues.
Yeah,
That's basically.
Joe,
feel
get
a
in there.
little-
Take a look.
Feel a little nauseous.
Help
Are
me
you
out.
taking anything?
No, like what do I take for stomach issues?
Mylanta?
Tums?
I was taking Alka-Seltzer Cold, which worked pretty well.
Well, if you want a natural remedy,
There we go. Rub some lemons on the inside of my lips.
Some popcorn from my roast. You put olive oil on and put it in your mouth.
Stick your head in your new washer.
never mind.
No, I would like to hear.
No, ginger. Like fresh ginger is very good for stomach issues.
All right. I'm not like pooping or anything. I just got my stomach just feels
right, but not, if you're nauseous or anything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe go to Esposito's.
Yeah,
that'll always fix it. That'll always fix it.
I think you threw yourself off by having the healthy whatever you had the one day.
When you had some fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, your body was like, oh, get it out of here,
dude. I ate that.
What was it?
It was like an acai bowl.
Yes.
And my body rejected every ounce of it.
Yeah.
I stopped to make a number 1, and a number 2 almost worked its way out.
Oh.
Yeah, and my body instantly was like, get it all out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Might be it.
I don't know what happened.
You never fully recovered.
Never happens at Esposito's.
No.
Every time I go to Esposito's, no problem.
I went shopping the other day and I got some fruit and stuff, and right above it they had like pre-made parfaits, and I went, don't mind if I do. I love a nice parfait, man.
It's another thing I add to the list of things about Galvin that surprised me.
What? That I love parfaits?
Walks dogs, loves parfaits. You said something yesterday too that you did that blew my mind. Oh, it was something yesterday like. You were like, I love a good love song. That wasn't it, but it was something like that. And I went, just add that to the parfaits. And
Parfait guy.
Parfait guy.
I don't know. What was it?
I can't remember. I made a note to say it too because I was like, that's another thing he claims to do that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like you saying you made your wife a drink.
Yeah.
That I see. I see you at home making over there with little stirs and making a cocktail and delivering it and saying, here's your monkey bananas drink. But when you say you're, the idea that you get up and walk dogs on the weekends, run 5 miles every day, and eating parfaits blows my mind.
Why?
I don't know. You don't seem like
because he
don't mind if I do parfait guy.
Well, he doesn't do anything.
Of course I do. I don't run 5 miles a day, but I'll eat a parfait.
You are so predictable.
Me?
Yes.
You think?
Yeah. We all know you so well.
You don't know nothing. You think you know. You think you got it all dialed in.
No, we know. You don't like to walk, even though you say you're so busy. What you mean is you have to go sit in car line and take a nap for a half hour while you wait for your daughter.
First of all, I never nap in car line. And second of all, yes, that is busy. I have something I have to do.
Do you want me to tell you how well we know you?
Yeah.
The fact that I'm even going to say it to you and it's still going to happen. I will bet you $1,000 that before Monday you go to Esposito's. The mere fact that we talked about it earlier means it's happening.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. It'll probably happen before Friday, but I'm going to give it till Monday. Yeah,
It's a safe bet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even me telling you and you going, well, I can't go because Galvin said, and then I'm going to owe him. He's still going to pay me $1,000 just to go to Esposito's.
That would be a safe bet. I'm not taking that action. Not taking it at all.
So crack.com put together a list of different celebrities and the hobbies that they have. So I can give you either the celebrity and you guess the hobby, or I can give you the hobby, you guess the celebrity.
I think
or
it would
can mix
be-
I think hobby.
Yeah, I think
Because it's going to be hard to guess a hobby. We know celebrities. You know what I mean?
All right. Which celebrity, very well-known celebrity, by the way, collects vintage typewriters?
That's going to be like Martin Short
No, I
or something.
I know who this is. I just saw this.
By the way, Carmen, Martin Short, they have
Tom Hanks.
They have a documentary coming out on Martin Short. I cannot wait to watch that. I love Martin Short. He's my favorite. Is that something that surprises you?
No, that's the.
Tom Hanks is correct.
That's right.
Yeah,
right?
typewriters for Tom Hanks.
I knew I saw that somewhere.
This person grew up collecting knives.
Britney Spears.
No. No.
Good guess, though.
It's a very good guess.
Ted Nugent.
No, I will tell you it is a female, and she's very attractive.
Oh, what's her name? Has a kid with the comedian.
Scarlett Johansson.
No, the other one.
With the comedian.
Oh gosh, why can't I think of him?
Olivia Munn.
Yes, thank you.
Olivia
problem.
Wilde, Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn is who she's.
Neither Olivia.
Okay.
Beyonce.
No. Grew up collecting knives. Angelina Jolie.
That makes sense.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally makes sense.
who's a sketch artist? Who does sketches of people?
Kevin Nealon.
Kevin Nealon does, but that's not the one that they have here.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No.
Jim Carrey.
No.
Wouldn't that be funny if Leonardo was like, "Hey, by the way, I drew this of you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw me like your French girl, Jack.
Yeah.
This is a muscular guy. Can move his chest.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
The Rock?
No.
Muscular guy.
Lower level than those two guys.
Oh.
Guy, I don't think you like him. I don't think you like him, Mike.
It's a long list.
Yeah.
That done narrowed it down.
Chris Hemsworth.
Well, I love Chris Hemsworth.
Terry Crews.
Oh, I don't like that.
Terry Crews is a sketch artist. Yeah.
You know why I don't like Terry Crews? Because he reminds me of that other guy who I also didn't like. The guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
JB Smoove?
JB Smoove.
Oh, I love JB Smoove.
Yeah.
Really?
JB Smoove was so terrible when he was on the show that I don't like him.
He is like an anorexic Terry Crews.
Yeah, right? They're the same person to me, and I don't like either one of them.
Yeah.
I think
And I don't like Terry Crews because I don't like JB Smoove.
I don't like Terry Crews either.
I don't care for Terry Crews,
No.
and he's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is a very funny show, but I don't like him
And
on
JB
there.
Smoove, great on Curb Your
Yeah,
Enthusiasm.
and very funny. Yeah.
The fact that we know he's a sketch artist makes me hate him even more.
Yeah.
What about this person? In this garage before.
Oh, wow.
Very famous. Collects lunch boxes.
Oh, I know this one.
You do?
I do.
Kevin Smith.
Say it.
100%.
Who you got?
Nobody else? Batista.
Batista.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He
What?
talked about it here.
Collecting lunch boxes. Yeah.
Like vintage, the tin lunch boxes.
Oh, I have one of those. I have a one from the 70s.
Yeah.
As I think it's Fantastic Four. Or it might be Avengers.
Do you have an Evil Knievel or no?
I do not.
Oh, man.
I mean, I think I have an Evil Knievel, but it's not a vintage one. I think it's
You
a
think
reprint.
about back the lunch boxes we had when we were kids.
had the
like,
Evil
Knievel. yeah.
Maybe we would have held on to those because I remember having Batman.
It was a big deal. What
Yeah.
lunchbox you
Oh,
had
that's
and
right.
picked was a big deal.
for sure.
I wonder why the kids don't have cool lunch boxes today. Like Juliana's is very plain.
Yeah, I
See,
don't
we
know.
always had paper like paper bags because we'd always lose our lunch boxes.
Oh yeah.
So our parents were like, screw it. And, there was a lot of us. So it was just easier, like, here, take a paper bag.
What does Juliana use? Like one of the little cooler ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are way better though.
I know.
Yeah, but lunchbox, you had something on there that you
Yeah.
could,
Right.
you know.
It was
Dukes of
cool.
Hazzard, Knight Rider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were cool.
Yeah.
They were
Jaws.
cool.
Yep.
What about this person? Plays Dungeons and Dragons. Also a guest of the show. Was in studio with us. Not here at the station.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I will tell you, very sexy man. Handsome, tall, good
Joe
shape. Ah!
Manganiello.
Yes. Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Plays Dungeons and Dragons. This one you're probably going to know. Such a Superman fanboy that he named his son Kal-El.
That is Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Kal-El, get over here. This guy loves to play World of Warcraft. Another very handsome guy.
Been on the show?
No.
That could be anybody.
Yeah.
Could be.
World of Warcraft. Robert De Niro.
No. Younger than De Niro, for sure.
Timothy Chalamet.
No. Played a superhero.
Tom Holland.
No.
Ben
Rob-
Affleck.
No.
Robert Pattinson.
No.
Christian Bale.
Superman.
Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill.
What a loser.
And then your last one, I'll give you, for the last one, I'm going to give you the person. You tell me what their hobby is.
All right.
Amanda Seyfried. Amanda Seyfried, what does she do?
Crochet.
I'll tell you, she collects something. I'll even give you that. She collects something.
Spoons.
Spoons. No. Doesn't do crochet.
Bells.
No.
Shot glasses.
No. Much weirder. Much weirder than any of the spoons or shot glasses.
Bugs.
You're getting a lot closer.
Butterflies.
No.
Baby
Spiders.
No.
Baby dolls.
No. Amanda Seyfried collects taxidermied animals. Her collection includes a deer, an owl, and a zebra.
My next guess was toenails.
Oh. How about that? Remember that broad that collected teeth?
Yeah.
We gave her medicine man's teeth and she had to catch them in her mouth. Oh, that was so gross.
Nothing was worse than the day that I had a bad headache and I went to my cabinet and opened up a bottle of Bear aspirin only to pour medicine man's 4 teeth into my hand.
Oh. So gross. Well, there you go. There's some different celebrities with their weird hobbies and
What
stuff.
do you say are our weird hobbies? Yeah.
Ours?
Yes.
Like what we do?
Like what we do.
Oh, I mean, the Funko Pops is just weird.
Yeah.
That's not a hobby, really.
That's a hobby.
It's a collection.
You are very much a person that is dying for a hobby or to have a thing, and you don't really have a thing. So you're like, I'll start collecting all these Funko Pops. I'll get a bunch of Yankees memorabilia. I'll do this, whatever. Like it's a different thing all the time.
I like the Yankees since I was a kid. It's just when all my players got out, I was out. You know what I mean? I just wasn't as interested anymore.
By the way, Yankees doing very well right now.
I know.
Rays doing very well right now too. Rays up. I think they're 1.5 games behind the Yankees.
It just wasn't my thing anymore. I just didn't love baseball anymore, and I kind of fell out of it. The Funko Pops, I think I just liked the idea. They had, when Joey had them when he was little, and they were superheroes. I wasn't that into them, but when they started making the Godfather ones and the Sopranos ones, that's when it got cool to me.
I have a lot of Funko Pops as well.
Thank you, Jim.
And I enjoy them.
For a little while, I thought you were going to start collecting lava lamps because you had.
He tried.
I tried. You guys shot that down pretty hard. Yeah.
Still have them there, huh?
A lot of guitars, which are cool. I think guitars are cool and make sense, and they're autographed. And it's
a lot of autographed memorabilia.
So basically, he's collecting guy.
Yeah, but
because he doesn't have like one collection, he has multiple collections.
Right.
So he's a hoarder.
But it's also not like real big collections. It's like some, and then he's
there's some valuable stuff though.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
for sure. Got a
the
Rolling
guitar
Stones
collection-
guitar up there.
Guitar collection is pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is the Funko
I'm
collection.
talking like crazy. Like John 5 has so many Kiss things that he has a museum.
Right. That I don't. I don't want to have to open up another room to, to dedicate just to the stuff.
If you had a ballpark, what your guitar collection how much it's worth?
I couldn't tell you.
I mean, the guitars alone are a couple $100. Then you have the autographs on them.
$100.
Some.
Oh, you mean like
the
each
value
guitar?
of each
guitar.
Yeah.
In this room alone, I have Slash, the Beastie Boys, Twisted Sister, Bon Jovi,
Megadeth, Rolling Stones,
Megadeth, Def Leppard.
Yeah, so those are all going
just
for
in this room.
a couple grand at least a piece.
You know what I got pissed the other day because did you know Bowling for Supers in the studio?
Yeah.
I would have loved to have them sign a guitar.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get any of those notifications.
I said to Mike Olivero, I'm like, how do we get on the list when people tell us about that?
Right.
That'd be, first of all, I would have definitely put them on the show if that was an opportunity.
Yeah, I remember years back that I had to race over I was doing something and I found out and I was like, is Foreigner going to be in our performance studio? Foreigner was playing live in our performance studio doing an acoustic set and they were all going to be there and everything. And I go, how am I just finding out? I had to race over there to finally get there and I got to see a couple songs and meet the guys and stuff.
I think they put it in the company email.
No, I checked that. That's a post thing. That'll be like Foreigner was here in the studio, and there'll be a picture of them.
Remember whenever the song was huge and you were playing it all the time, Fits and the Tantrums were there, and we didn't find out until they were.
I went there for that.
Yeah, but like we didn't find out until I think like day of or whatever.
Right.
And then there was MGK. MGK, GQ took my tweet.
Right.
And had MGK comment on my tweet and do a whole thing and this, that, and then he was in the studio and nobody told us.
Nobody
and I was
said
like,
anything,
how do you not do that whenever that blew up like that? And we could have gone and I could have talked to him about it. And insane.
Well, there was that time Iggy Azalea was there and I got to meet her. That was pretty cool.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
and then you rode down the elevator with
Paramore. Threatened to fight them all.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest things, like to me and nobody else. I made a joke to them. I could fight you all right now. I could kill you all. And they all just looked at me and I was like, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Just saying you're little.
Yeah, tiny little people.
Yeah, because I would imagine she had to have been in her teens then. Right?
She certainly looked it.
Yeah.
They all kind of
well,
looked like
when they
teens.
started, they were I know she was in her teens. The drummer, I think, was like 17.
Yeah, they all look like kids. They
Yeah.
all look like little kids, which made me feel incredibly old. Which therefore my first response was violence.
I want to fight you.
I want to fight all of you.
I feel old. Let's fight.
800-771-1025. Please stand by. I have to fix my phone thing again.
Log in and do all the different stuff. While you're on there, see if anybody's going to be at the performance studio. See what's happening.
I don't know why that thing shuts off all the time.
Yeah. Is it a setting maybe? Or is it just for security.
It's for security.
If you leave it too long.
Oh, this just in from JoJo.
Okay.
I will make sure that you know when somebody is coming in.
Thank you, JoJo.
Oh.
I believe it.
You failed us on
Well, she didn't know that we wanted to know.
Well, we should know. We should know all these.
But I also feel it's a double-edged sword, and I'm going to give JoJo the benefit on this one. If she would have said, "Hey guys, bowling for soup is coming in," you'd be like, "Who wants to see bowling for soup? We don't care."
Yeah.
Tell me when the squeeze gets there.
Sometimes you're going to have to you go through a couple of those,
right?
You know, to get to the good one.
She sent me something, and I said, "Yeah, we talked about that 2 days ago." And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't." And I go, "No, you're fine." I go, "I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it to come across. Text always come across terribly. Like I'm sure she read it. Yeah, we talked about that 2 days ago. Idiot.
Like I did to Tony when Tony texted us something.
Yeah,
we were talking about Top Gun Maverick the other day, and they possibly making a third one or whatever. And we were talking about something else about it, and he goes, "Did you see they're making?" I go, "Yes, we started the conversation saying that."
Yeah. So, by the way, I still get drum videos. Just so you know. Just so you know.
When they see the story, they should look at the date. And if it's more than 24 hours old.
If it's more than 24 minutes old.
We've probably already talked about it.
Yeah.
My mother used to try to tell me that somebody died before they died so bad.
Yeah.
Like she used to send it to me, and I go, yeah, we already posted it.
I for a long time would text Mike. I'm sure you already saw this, but so whatever. And he'd be like, yeah. There was like 1 out of 40 that he was like, no, I didn't see that.
All right, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers if you'd like to reach us. Galvin has a brand new open letter.
Do.
We'll take a break, and we come back, and we'll dive right into that next. It's 1025, The Bone. Ammo time is a good time to go in there and stock up, especially with all this alien talk. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You want to be prepared.
Sure.
I don't know what alien loads would be.
Probably similar to hunting loads.
You think?
Yeah. Try it out. Do they have any elephant guns down there?
I don't know. I have not seen like one of those old school Elmer Fudd elephant guns.
Yeah.
They do. I do watch this guy. I talked about him last week on the show. He's on Instagram and he shoots different calibers of guns through things.
Yeah, I saw the other day he had the 1,000 paper plates or something.
Paper plates. That was the one.
Saw,
I mean, I that bothered me that he only got through a couple of inches of paper plates with a 22, and then he used a 45, and it barely broke. Paper plates are stopping bullets.
Paper plates.
It's the way to go. But anyway, they yesterday he shot through ceramic tiles. That was pretty cool. And at the end, they've got a dummy, and the dummy's name is Fred, and it's all about seeing if Fred will live at the end of the experiment. And Fred usually takes it at the end.
Yeah, I remember I saw like the MythBusters doing something, whatever, and they shot into like that gel stuff, whatever, where you can see where the bullet is. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
They have this gun called the Gold Scar, and that's the one that usually does the most damage. Once they load up that Gold Scar, I mean, after that, they're going to a 50 caliber where the guy has to wear a helmet in order to put it on. It's a 50 caliber rifle, and he has to back up, put it on a mount, put a helmet on, and put protection on in order to shoot it. That's usually what destroys everything. But the Scar will get through most of his stuff. It's pretty cool to watch. I would think that after the third one, I'd get bored, but I still watch all of this stuff.
It's just like you watch whenever people are mowing people's lawns and trimming, doing all that stuff.
What is the attraction to that?
I don't know,
and
but
I watch it all.
Yeah, a new one that I'm totally into is the guy that is a mechanic, and he just goes around and like he'll see people in a parking lot, and he goes, "What's wrong?" And they're like, "Oh, I don't know, this that," and he fixes their car for free. And then he's like, "You need a new radiator," and they're like, "Oh man, how much is that?" And he goes, "It's like $280 or whatever." We got it for you. And they're like, "Are you serious?"
Really?
Yeah,
because they make so much money on the video.
They make money, and people send them money to help people out and stuff. And yeah, it's a lot of people that are like, you can tell, no way they're affording getting a new radiator or doing whatever. And this guy comes in and he's just got every tool and he's ready to go and knows exactly what's wrong.
Imagine having that superpower.
That's pretty cool.
Being able to just walk up and fix something.
And it's him and his wife, and they just drive around and look for people. You know, they'll pull up to like an AutoZone. Somebody will have their hood up and they'll be like, "What's wrong?"
Oh, wow.
Having that ability really is a superpower.
Yeah.
Like my in-laws, my father-in-law, like he can listen to a car with a phone.
Yeah.
And he'll because he's done it his whole life. And
crazy.
he'll tell you what's wrong with it. He's like, "Oh yeah, it sounds like probably your carburetor, this," and he knows it just by the sound over this phone.
Yeah.
Why is it that I've had to bring this Sprinter to 7 different people before we could figure out what's wrong with the air conditioner?
Yeah, well, they don't do it anymore.
We gave the guy there the car, and this is no offense to you, sir, if you're listening. I know it's a tricky situation. We gave the guy a car, and $1,300 and 9 canisters of Freon later. He was like, "Yeah, it was low on Freon. You needed this." Okay, great. Then we get it. It works for a day, and then they come and get me again, and it's not working. The air is hot. And then now they're like, oh yeah, there's a leak in the seal. Well, why didn't you find the leak in the seal the first time?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't we do it before? It would cost me $1,300.
Weren't you thinking of cutting it loose and getting a new one?
Well, half of that. I'm thinking about cutting it loose.
Right.
But I think my son will be so upset if that was, because that's his key to everything.
Right.
And then my wife claims she doesn't want a new one, but the minute we have to drive and park somewhere, she's gonna be like,
Next time you go to the lighting game and they can't just drop you off.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So hopefully I can parlay that into a new one. But
You're in
I don't
a
know.
parking garage with the pores.
Do you know that I paid for that Sprinter with Pipple Toddler money and strictly Pipple Toddler money for 15 years? And one day I called up and I was like, let me see how long I've been paying this thing forever. And I called up and I was like, hey, I'm calling to see how many payments I have left on this thing. And they go, congratulations, sir. Your next payment's your last one. I went, I did not even know. So,
man, it's crazy. I think back you guys had the tour bus.
Dude, that thing was the best.
It looked awesome. Yeah, but
it looked
like,
awesome, but it was not practical and it was unnecessary.
It's a great billboard.
Yeah. Park it out somebody. It definitely, looked awesome.
Yeah.
But can you imagine having that now? Like, just, I don't know.
No, it was come the pandemic when I realized that we really didn't need it anymore.
Yeah.
So. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a little late, but it is time to check in with Galvin. He has a brand new open letter.
And now, an open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to people that don't want the real answer to their question. Dear people that don't want the real answer to their question. Seriously, it's funny. You can tell immediately if someone asks you a question if they want the real answer or if they just want the emotional support version. They ask you a question the way a guy approaches a polygraph test. Like, before we start, what's the absolute minimum truth required here? Half the country walks around asking questions like they're hosting a TED Talk for their own ego. Hey, Galvin, be honest. Do you think my podcast is good? Do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to tell you it's good? Because if I'm being honest, I'll tell you that I haven't listened yet, nor do I have plans to ever listen to it. I'll be more honest with you and say that I know you in real life, and I can't imagine that a recorded version of you is going to make me change my opinion. But that's not the answer they want. They want you to say, bro, you're the next Joe Rogan. Then I mumble as I turn away, if Joe Rogan got hit in the head with a lawn dart. People don't ask questions to learn anything. They ask questions like they're pulling a casino slot machine handle, hoping 3 cherries of validation come spinning down. Do you think my girlfriend is mad at me? Well, let's review. She answered your last text with K, she called you buddy, and last night she posted a quote on Facebook that said, on to the next. Yeah, I'd say you're pretty much done. But if you tell them the truth, they look at you like you just tore up their autographed picture of Burt Reynolds. Wow, harsh, bro. Harsh? You asked me a question, not to host a healing retreat. People asking for fitness advice? That's the biggest fantasy camp of all. What's the best way to lose weight? Oh, I don't know. Maybe stop eating like you're heading to the electric chair. You can't have a cheat day when you don't have a not cheat week. These people want magic. They want you to say, oh, actually, if you drink cinnamon water at 2:13 a.m. during a blood moon, the stomach fat evaporates. Also, if you rub ranch dressing on a parking meter, you turn into Brad Pitt from Fight Club. Everybody wants authenticity until the real answer shows up like a SWAT team. Be honest with me. No, you be honest with you. I'm just the poor guy holding the flashlight while you're trying to ignore a raccoon that's living in your attic. And social media made everything worse. Now everybody thinks their life is a brand. You can't tell the guy his business idea stinks without him taking negative energy. It's not negative energy. Your food truck sells deep-fried Twinkie tacos and you're parked outside of a Planet Fitness. I have a good name to call your truck. How about Bad Decision? Just like the great Colonel Nathan Jessup once said, you can't handle the truth. So stop asking questions like you're auditioning for an after-school special. I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to people that don't want the real answer to their question.
So you say if I put the cinnamon in the water,
2:13 a.m.
2:13
during a blood moon, yeah.
That is what I'd like
It
to
just
hear.
vanishes.
That is the way I'd like things to go.
My brother, who's been into fitness his whole life and was a trainer and did all this stuff, he would say, people would ask him all the time, what do I need to do? And he goes, oh, there's a pill. There's a magic pill that you take.
Yeah.
It's all you know what to do. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine it's not as easy as you hoped it would be.
It's not easy. And that's the thing. It's just like any food that tastes good probably isn't good for you.
Right.
Any food that sucks is probably really good for you.
And it's so much easier just to eat the food that tastes good and is bad for you than, going through the trials and tribulations of getting healthy stuff and making it and going to the gym and doing everything else when you could just sit at home and eat pizza and watch Netflix.
Speaking of tasting good, Ian made me that crawfish etouffee.
How was it? I mean, as good as you remember.
It's as good as I'd still eat it out of his belly button.
Don't have to. Don't have to.
Thank God I don't have to, but I would if he said it'd be the only way. But the interesting thing is, I've never seen a more disgusting looking dish. It looks like what you would get out of the bottom of the sink after you did a bunch of dishes. And
it looks like
brown. Yeah, it's brown and it's just a gargle. I don't even know I can't reverse engineer what's in it. I see the crawfish and I see the crawfish sausage, but I don't know what the rest of the stuff is that's in there. I don't know what gives it the consistency.
Great. Just a can. He opens it and dumps it in.
I would be so pleased to know that I can just go buy it whenever I want.
We'll never tell you though.
It really, he makes that something else. And all I do is eat it by the spoonful every couple of hours. I just do a flyby and just eat some more.
Cold, right out of the fridge?
And you can't make it?
I don't know. I can't figure out. I can't reverse engineer it, Carmen. I can't figure out what it's made out of.
There's a lot going on in there, just from the looks
crawfish.
alone.
Yeah, I got the he has crawfish and crawfish sausage. And there's some sort of, maybe there's okra in there or something. There's
definitely, I bet for sure there's okra.
Okra and maybe tomato. I can't really tell.
The spices. You got to get the spices.
You got to get the spices in there.
Listen, this is just, a classic version of it, so this may be some of the stuff, whatever, but I knew that there was a roux-based sauce. I knew that. It says, featuring crawfish tails smothered in rich, buttery roux-based sauce, heavily seasoned, and then the Holy Trinity. You want to have onion, bell pepper, and celery, and garlic in there, served over white rice.
Wow.
Do
you put it over white rice, or you just eat it straight out of the thing?
Straight out. Straight for the go.
This just makes me want to go back to New Orleans.
Yeah. So the roux is made from butter and flour, which creates that base. That's the brown kind of sauce thing, whatever.
Perfect.
Finely chopped onion, celery, bell pepper, sautéed until tender. Approximately 1 to 2 pounds of crawfish tails, often with fat.
Yeah.
Added to the gravy and simmered. And then the Creole Cajun spice, hot sauce, garlic, fresh herbs, parsley, greens.
Yeah. I mean, you lost me at parsley and greens. What are greens? Right? Just green?
It's green onions.
Oh.
I just cut it off because parsley, green onions, yeah.
Yeah. It's fan. He does a great job. Ian Beckles, etouffee maker.
Does he serve any food at the dignitary? Do we know?
I don't think he does, no.
No.
I think sometimes they'll do like food trucks or something out front. I think.
I don't want to say it because I don't want to get caught in it, but I would pay a ridiculous amount of money for it.
Yeah.
For the crawfish. That's how good of a job he does. I saw this story about David Letterman talking about how he believes late night talk shows will all be done within the year.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case with Fallon. I think Fallon stays. I think Fallon's I think he's the exception.
He's probably I think he's the last one.
Because Kimmel doesn't make it, but Kimmel, I think, would probably quit if he didn't feel like he was giving up to Trump by quitting.
Right.
And Kimmel's been doing it for how long now? 25 years?
It's got to be around there.
Right. That's a pretty good run.
Plus, ABC is Disney, and Disney doesn't like that, so they're going to try and flex they're not going to, they don't want to give in and give Trump what he wants.
But they also know that it's probably losing money.
Yeah, but I think they've been losing money for a while. I don't think they even care.
Galvin, I ask you first, and I will go around the room. Top 3 late night talk show hosts in history.
Top 3 in history. Well, number 1 is our guy Letterman. I mean, I think
we all agree on that.
Yeah, that was our guy growing up. So I'm going to go. David Letterman is number 1 for me. You're saying my personal opinion?
Yes.
David Letterman. Who else had a talk show that I really liked? I mean, Carson was my parents' guy, but as I got older, I realized how good he was.
Yeah.
And he set the standard, so I would probably go Carson at number 2. And then who was another good? Oh, I loved Kilborn. Yeah, I'd go Kilborn number 2. Kilborn is a close second to Letterman for me.
Yeah,
Kilborn was great. I can't even believe that I did that. Whatever. Yeah, so I go Letterman first, Kilborn second. close second, and then Johnny Carson.
See, I think I gotta go. Letterman, Carson, and Conan. And but one of my all-time favorite was Dennis Miller.
Yeah. Do we consider him?
I mean, he did it for a couple of years.
But no, do we consider him? It was weird because he had a different style of it.
Right, but he did it. He did it with the desk and the band and the whole deal.
The HBO show?
No, he had
the other
talk
one.
show.
Okay, yeah. Because the HBO show was different, and the HBO show was great.
Right,
and I love Dennis Miller.
Yeah, that was a different style. Though. What about you?
Conan for sure, number one. Probably. I put Conan, and then Letterman and Fallon.
It's funny that you bring Fallon in there too because you're younger. So
yeah, I think Jimmy Fallon's funny. He does a lot of funny stuff.
I don't dislike Jimmy Fallon. He's just not my cup of.
Yeah.
If I never watch Jimmy Fallon again, I'll be fine.
Right.
I still watch clips of Letterman.
Yeah.
Joe?
I would say Letterman, Conan, Carson.
Yeah. I think those are the big three.
To me, Conan's the best out of the whole group.
But Carmen, where would you land?
He had some great stuff in that first
So So for me growing up, my late night person was Chelsea Handler.
Oh,
so sorry. Yeah, you're out. You don't get to play this game anymore.
I didn't want to play. I knew that was going to be a reaction.
Honorable. I would throw Arsenio Hall in there. I used to love watching Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, I liked Arsenio too, but I didn't like him as much as Johnny. I watched Johnny all the time. Johnny, and then once I was able to figure out how to time tape something on TV, I used to tape Letterman every night. And watch it the next day after school.
Yeah, Conan was the best for me.
Conan was doing a lot of Letterman type stunts in the first couple seasons.
It's probably my age. That's why.
Yeah.
Did you get to see Kilborn at all or no?
Yeah, I remember. Funny, but kind of douchey, kind of rubs me the wrong way.
I loved Kilborn.
Yeah.
Kilborn was good, and so was Costas. Costas had a good show for a while.
Yeah,
too.
it was entertaining.
Because Kilborn was up against Conan, so I would watch Conan more often.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I really liked the other guy, the guy from the Scottish guy.
Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson. I thought he did an original job, and I like the guy who took his place, the James Corden, because James Corden came up with some good viral stuff.
Yeah, I think James Corden was pretty funny.
And James Corden did that whole carpool karaoke thing, which became huge.
And it's hard to come up with new stuff that catches on when everything's been done in that time slot.
James Corden was like, so I can not do the show and just do carpool karaoke and make just as much money? I'm in with that.
He walked away. They wanted him. He walked away. He's like,
and then
done.
they franchised Carpool Karaoke where they had other celebrities with other celebrities.
Right.
You know, it wasn't even him.
But he still probably got money from
I'm
that.
sure he owned the idea and stuff.
So
you know where that
great.
came from, where that idea originated? He did it on, I think, the BAFTA Awards or something, one of the English things, whatever. But it was him and George Michael, I think, was the first person that he had on there.
Right.
And did it and did the thing, whatever. And then was like, everyone was like, that was so funny, whatever. And then whenever he started his talk show, he's like, I'm going to do that again.
Yeah, that's smart, man. And then the first one he had here was Mariah Carey, and she didn't want to sing.
Yeah.
He was in the car, then he was trying to force her to sing.
Maybe one of the funniest things I've ever seen Jimmy Fallon do was an award show where he came out and he was auto-tuned.
Oh, really?
Do you remember this at
No.
all? He came out and he started doing auto-tune and he was having people clap and he was like, we're out here. You know, it's auto-tune and stuff and everything. And then he trips and falls, and he does it on purpose, but the trip is such a good trip and fall. And then he's going, ow, 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 it hurts.
Yeah.
He goes, stop laughing, it hurts. And it's doing it is so funny.
In a couple of minutes, we're going to talk to Gronk. Gronk is working today. He is back working.
Uh-oh.
He is going to be a Green
Who'd he
Lane.
sign with?
Yeah, he's going to be signed with Green Lane, which is the one up in where?
The one on 54 in Lutz, up there by the outlet mall.
Is it up by the outlet mall?
Yeah.
Or is it not the one over here?
No, because this one just opened. It's been open for maybe a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he will be. I wonder if I can go through the drive-through, or if it'll be insane today.
Anybody can go through the drive-through. He'll
No,
be.
I'm trying to think though. If I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get any. I already have signed stuff. I don't really want to get anything signed.
Yeah.
I met him once. He was a super nice guy. He's been on the show before. He was good on the show.
Yes.
And now he's going to be working the drive-through today.
Yes.
Where he probably would be if he did not have football skills that he had. Yeah.
Green Lane has all the different like healthy stuff. Whatever they have a salad called the Gronk.
Oh,
yeah, it's a salad wrap. It says named after and developed by Rob Gronkowski. Blah blah blah. Roasted broccoli, roasted sweet potatoes, crispy bacon, green onions, cheddar jack cheese, romaine lettuce.
Carmen, Green Lane, thumbs up.
I've tried it before. Good food, a little pricey, but good food.
I find it very chill.
Yeah.
A lot of greens. I imagine not.
No, that's the thing. They have wraps and salads and stuff. They have a lot of different sauces and dressings.
If you can wrap a green in some sort of wrapping, I'm fine with it.
They have protein boxes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Snacks and sweets they have. Let's see. They have a pasta salad. They have soft pretzel sticks. They have some more cookies.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip. Yeah, so they have something for everybody.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, caprese salad.
Let me take a break. When we come back, Gronk joins us live. You'll be able to watch it on YouTube, and we'll talk to him. Is he going to be in the drive-thru already? Is he already up at the...
Possibly. I'm not sure.
He may already be at the Green Lane. Gronk joins us next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Look at this handsome son of a bitch. Rob Gronkowski.
Are you looking in a mirror right now, Mike?
No, I'm looking right. Look at you. How are you in such... It bothers me that you're in such good shape. Still.
Are you looking at my brother up there, Chris, who plays for the Dallas Cowboys?
No.
You're looking at me.
What was in your father's sperm that he produced such great athletes? Not one, not two, a couple of them, right?
Yeah, he produced 5 of us, and actually 4 of us made it pro in football. And our oldest brother, he played minor league baseball for 6 years. So we all made it to the pros. We all got full ride scholarships to college. So we saved our parents a lot of money. But our parents did a great job. It was a combination of my mom and my father. But my dad got us on track on what to do. With what to do to get us to be the best athletes that we can possibly be. He got us in the weight room, 7th grade, 8th grade, and in 9th grade to help, build us up and get us strong. So we were bigger and better and faster than everyone. And then my mom was always there making sure we were fed and on time to every practice and game.
What did your parents do for a living when you were young?
Yeah, well, we kind of had an advantage. My mom, she had 5 kids, so she was a stay-home mom.
Sure.
And that's a full-time job. I can tell you that right now. And she was the best at it. She's an angel. And then my father, he's been in the fitness industry for 35 years now. So he's been selling fitness equipment, retail and commercially for 35 years. So we kind of had an advantage there because we had a full-on gym in our basement. So it was easy always to get a lift in, and my dad showed us the way, starting around 7th grade.
Did you, I have a son, I have a 19-year-old son, and I ask celebrities all this time, at what point did you think your dad, if you have kids, your kids are probably not going to know how cool you were, right?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Where it makes up for that is that my brothers all have kids right now, and one of my brothers,
you're a cool Uncle Rob.
So that they mean a lot to me, and I'll tell a story real quick about the flag football game and how my brother Chris, he's got 4 kids, and my brother Dan, they have 5 kids, and they're old enough. They're about 11 to 3 years old. So the couple older ones kind of, know like who I am and like what type of athlete I was, and kind of, know that I played the game of football in the NFL because they're just old enough now. But my brother Chris, he brought his 2 older kids. They're 10 and 8 years old, and he brought his 2 older kids to LA to watch the flag football game that I played in about a month ago. And I was like, this is my last go around. And right before I pulled my hamstring on the 3rd catch on the 2-point conversion, when Tom threw me that nice pass, I'm not sure if you saw it or not. Well, guess what? It was right in front of my brother's 2 kids. That was one of the coolest moments right there. Even though my hamstring popped, I said, hey, I can walk off this field and hold my head up high because they saw me make a catch from Tom Brady and corner of the end zone. So I'm good. My career is totally satisfied now.
Yeah, that's good. Do you know I actually caught a ball from you? My son, it was in South Florida. It was you, Tom, and Edelman, and you were doing a thing for charity where you got to go meet. And I took my son down there to go meet you, and you were super nice. And I remember trying to. It was not an opportunity to try to get you on the show, but I did want to kind of touch base with you. And I remember I had been going through your guy Goon for the longest time trying to get you on the show, and you were like, Goon, stay with Goon. I was like, all right, Goon it is.
Wait, oh my gosh, you kind of remind me of Goon as well.
I'm a little goonish. I'm a little goonish.
We call him Goon every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
wow.
Did you go to the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, I was at the Kentucky Derby. It was a good old time. It really was.
Now, that was one of the things I was most jealous of was years ago when you guys were in New England, was seeing you and Tom and Edelman and all the other guys do a guys trip to the Kentucky Derby. That must have been the coolest. Private jets, nice suits. That must have been the coolest trip ever.
Well, it was the coolest trip ever because it was my first time to the Kentucky Derby, and it was actually after we won our first Super Bowl. Well, my first Super Bowl and Julian's first Super Bowl, but it was Tom's fourth Super Bowl, obviously, and it was right after we beat the Seattle Seahawks. And what made the trip just so special is, we had the group of guys together that the main core group that we won the Super Bowl with, but also Tom paid for the whole entire trip. Like that was his present, as a quarterback to us teammates. He paid for the flights to the Kentucky Derby. He got the rooms for us, and then on top of that, right after the Kentucky Derby ended, after the big race, we hopped on a plane again and we shot ourselves to Vegas and we caught the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight. So it was a action-packed weekend, my man, and it was one of the best weekends of my life. But I remember on the plane ride home, Danny Amendola and myself, we looked at each other and we both said, wow, I'm freaking miserable right now because we got no sleep. It was on the come down on the ride home. And then we landed at night, Sunday night. And then we woke up the next morning, Monday, and we went to OTA practice. It was brutal, bro, but it was well worth it. Worth it.
Well, listen, I don't think I'm ever going to get this opportunity again. So I definitely want to say thank you. We loved having you in Tampa Bay. When you and Tom came here, you breathed new life into this organization. You really got everybody invigorated to be here. And, of course, we got a Super Bowl here. And I was so proud to be able to – I went out and bought season tickets for the first time to be able to see you guys play and be in Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniforms. And I know that's a small part of your career, but what a great time that was here for a guy who's lived in Tampa Bay for a while.
Yeah, man. I loved it so much. And I tell people all the time that it was the smartest – decision of my career was to come to Tampa Bay for the final 2 years of myself playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
And it was just unreal what type of team that we had as well. Our talent, I just talked about it. I was on the Leonard Fournette podcast, Fourth and South, like a week or two ago. And I talked about it that was the most talented team I've ever been a part of in 2020. It was more talented than any New England team that I was a part of. But it doesn't matter how much talent you have on a team. It matters about how you play together. It matters about how strong of a football team that you are. And we weren't that strong of a football team at first. I've been on teams in New England that were stronger football teams than the team that I was on in 2020 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But after that bye week and we all came back, that's when we put it together. We took that talent, and we utilized it in the way that we needed to utilize it. And we all came together as a team, and it made us unstoppable. It really did. We won the final 4 games in the regular season, and then we went on one of the best playoff runs of all time, going into Washington, into New Orleans, even though we lost to them twice in the regular season, and then going into Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers that year, who was on fire, and then winning the Super Bowl at home. So it was one of the best, talented teams, and we put it all together at the end, and that's why we won that Super Bowl.
What a joy it was to watch. Get Joey.
That Gronk, your second year with the Bucs, you'll never, as a Bucs fan, you'll never convince me that if that game goes to overtime against the Rams, you guys don't go on easily to win back-to-back Super Bowls. There's no way you guys lose in overtime, and then obviously the path was a little bit easier because the 49ers were all banged up as hell, and you guys would have won back-to-back probably.
I think about it all the time. I actually think we were better that year. We had a better team that year because we all understood each other. The chemistry was there. I would say with the AB situation, him leaving our team in middle of the game versus the Jets and in middle of the season. Also, we had a couple of injuries. Trishan Wirf was injured and a couple of other guys that were injured. It just didn't play into our favor. But if everything went right and we did win that game, we still had a Super Bowl caliber team. We definitely had a very significant chance to win back-to-back Super Bowls. I thought we were going to be able to pull it off. But unfortunately, I mean, we lost to a better team on that given day. And we also lost to the Super Bowl champions that year, the Los Angeles Rams.
True.
They stacked their team as well, just like we had our team stacked. So it's not like we lost and played a terrible game and lost to a team that was worse than us.
True.
We lost to a very talented football team that was playing their best football in the Rams.
We're talking to Gronk, and we're so happy to have you on. Was that, without getting too crazy, was that AB thing, was that the weirdest thing you've ever seen happen in your career?
You know, I didn't even notice what happened until after the game. I heard a little rumbling on the sideline, like, yo, did you see AB run off the field? And I was like, nah, like I didn't see anything happen. I didn't see it go down because I was playing at that moment.
Right.
So I didn't truly understand the significance of it until after I saw it, on the TV, and after I heard the true details of it. But yeah, it was definitely one of one in my career, no doubt about that.
Now, are you still here in the Tampa Bay area, living here, or where are you part-time here,
Yeah,
or what do you do?
Yeah, I'm always in Tampa Bay, man.
Why aren't we hanging out? I feel like we'd be best friends. What's going on?
Yes, we would be, actually. We hung out at the charity event, and thank you for coming. So
See?
toss you and your son the pass. But yeah, you're right, man. We should hit the bar sometimes. I don't really go out in Tampa. You want to know what's crazy is, I got all the, the partying,
Got out of your system?
ski. Yeah, got it all out of my system, but I'm known as a party animal, all that. But what's crazy is I came to Tampa and I still never been out. Ever since I came on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I still haven't been out past 12 o'clock on any given night.
I'd like to ruin that. I'd like to break that streak for you one night.
Let's do it. Let's go,
Well,
Mike. I want you to ruin it for me.
I would be thrilled to.
Gronk, did you just buy a boat too? I just saw you bought a boat.
Yeah, well, I did have a Cobalt, like a 40-footer. I traded it in, and we got a Tripoon boat. It's actually at my dad's house. My dad lives in St. Petersburg, and he lives right on the canal. So we got the Tripoon boat, and let me tell you, it is one of the best boats. It's so easy. It's like driving a big Suburban. It's all you need out there, and it just makes it simple and easy, and it's fun to use as well.
Oh, that would be all right. Boat party. Gronk boat party.
Hey, boat party. There we go. Keep me out over past 12 at night on a boat party. Out in the middle of the sea, baby. Let's go.
Well, listen, the guy isn't going to be doing too much today because he's working the drive-through today at Green Lane. How did you get started with the Green Lane people? Did they come to you, or you're like, listen, we need some healthy restaurants around here?
Well, they were the people that came to me that are the head bosses of the whole entire thing. They actually own 160 fast food chains up north, and they're very, very successful with all 160 of them. And it's a husband and wife, and the wife was like, "Well, we own fast food chains. Like, let's make a fast food chain. I love to eat healthy. Let's make a fast food chain. There's a market down in Florida. Let's do salad and wraps, but as fast food, and that's very healthy and delicious, and has a great price point for the consumers." And they're like, well, who can we get in, that can represent, the Green Lane?
Right.
That's the name of our salad and wrap restaurant. And who can help us out? Who can get in? Who can invest with us and be part of the team? And they got in contact with me. We had a meeting, and boom, we all hit it off because it's part of my lifestyle. I love eating healthy. I love staying active still. And I eat salads. I eat wraps. And this is more for the consumer. It has a great price point. And I was like, hey, after I even invested, I was like, hey, what can I do to help out, for our chain of restaurants to be successful, Green Lane? And I was like, let me work the drive-through. So today is another day. In a couple hours, I will be working the drive-through once again. This is our 5th store. It just opened about a month or two ago in Lutz or Lutz, however you say it.
It's Lutz. We are currently
Lutz.
broadcasting from Lutz right now. That's how close we are.
Yes. So I will be there today from about 12 to 1:30 working the drive-through window. And this is my 5th time doing it. And man, I always have a blast. I sign autographs for fans. You got to buy a salad or wrap as you go through. You can't just buy a freaking cookie or a $1.99 drink. You have to get a salad or wrap.
But they're good. It's good food. I've eaten there before. It's good food. It's healthy for you, and it's quick. That's the thing. A lot of people want stuff quick, but they don't want to go eat a burger. Or they don't necessarily want to go get French fries. They want to eat something healthy. This is a perfect alternative.
Yes, exactly, Mike. And it really, really is. And I'm telling you, the price point's all under $10, every single salad or wrap. And here's another kicker. If you download our Green Lane app right now, you get $5 off your first purchase as well, baby.
Look at that. You get $5 off. You get to meet Gronk today. He's going to be in the Lutz Green Lane, which is up by the outlet malls up there where the whole fast food corridor
On
is.
54.
54, yeah.
Ask him about the boat party.
Yeah. Let them know. They're not invited to our boat party.
No.
Yeah, that's special invite only.
Yeah.
Unless you buy over $100 of Green Lane today, then you can get invited.
What's your deal? You got a girlfriend? You still with that same girl?
Yeah, of course, man. I mean, we're not married, but we're basically married.
Yeah.
You know, we truly are, and we have a great relationship. We were just at the Kentucky Derby over the weekend together. We do a lot of things. She went back up north from the Kentucky Derby. I came back down here because I was supposed to go with her. Then I looked at my calendar. I was like, "Oh shit, I can't. I got to work the I got to work the freaking drive-through window. You can't come back up north because you got to work a drive-through window." I was like, "Yeah, it's very important to me."
His girl is so pretty. She's a 12 on a scale of 1 to 10, and she's having to tell people right now, yeah, no, my boyfriend works the drive-through.
Yo, that's a good point, my man. That's freaking hilarious.
Gronk, listen, seriously, we were huge fans. We enjoyed watching you play, and we love the fact that you're here in the Tampa Bay area. Go see Gronk today at Green Lane up there in Lutz. He'll be working the drive-through. Go by and try. If you haven't tried the food, I promise you'll love the food, and you'll get to meet Gronk on the way in. Don't waste his time. He doesn't want to have a half-hour conversation with everybody who comes through the drive-through. Get your salad and move the hell on.
Hey, yeah. I love that you're hitting the crucial points right on the money. Thank you, Mike.
Gronk, great to talk to you, buddy, and we are right here. Anytime you ever need anything, we'd love to have you come by the studio and hang out with you one day, and we could prepare our big pontoon boat trip.
Pontoon, it's a tri-tune, all right? It has three. There's 3 of those things on the bottom that make it a nice, smooth ride. What are those things at the bottom called?
It's a tri-hull. Yeah, tri-hull.
Tri-hull. There's 3 hulls.
Yeah, good. I'm too bougie to be on a bi-hull. I need a tri-hull or better. Gronk, thank you, brother. Have a great day at Green Lane
Mike,
today.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Take it easy. There you go. The great Rob Gronkowski. What a good guy he is.
Yeah, he's great.
He's funny, man. Don't bust his balls in the drive-thru today. Don't go there and try to tell him every story or everything. Go get your salad wrap, get your autograph, and get the hell out of there.
He's heard it all at this point.
Yeah, exactly. How about that? Now, one question about Tom Brady.
No, it's good.
I had in my notes. Let me tell you what my notes said. Derby, retirement.
Was Tom nice?
Have you talked to Tom? And Green Lane. That was it.
Yeah.
I think honestly, Carmen, he hit all the right points. The price point's good. The wraps are good. The salads are good. You could eat healthy and you could eat quick. I almost wish there was more.
More of them.
More of them. That's the problem. Is that right when you're in the middle and you're starving, you're like, what's around?
Yeah, they are kind of spaced out, but the thing is, there's one in St. Pete, there's a couple in Tampa, now there's one in Lutz. Like, they're coming around.
Yeah, the ones I know, there's one over by Sun Lake area in Land O'Lakes. Is the one in Lutz just opened, and then there's one on 4th Street right by the radio station.
Now, where are you talking about? Where is he going to be today? Is it up by the mall, the outlet mall?
It is.
Because there's one right over here.
It's where the Fazoli's used to be. It's right next to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fazoli's came and went, huh?
When you're heading towards 54, towards the outlet mall there in Lutz. It's right there on the left.
There's like a Woody car wash right before it. And
they just built it.
I'm sorry, I forgot it was Carmen's neighborhood now.
Yeah. Don't ask Gio. Come on. There's a Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah. They just built it like a month ago. Like 2 months ago, it wasn't there because they're small little drive-through places, kind of like the size of like an old Checkers.
And
they build them in like, a month and it's there. So it just opened.
Smart move, man. And then get Gronk where he is retired, so he has the time, but he's still in great shape and super popular and super excited to talk about it.
I was watching him on that podcast with Leonard Fournette, and he was saying that Leonard Fournette asked him if he spent any of his football money yet. And still, he said to this day, he has not spent any of the money he made from football. He's lived entirely off of his endorsements.
That's what he told us last time we had him on. And I would imagine that's got to be true. I mean, he's not going to be lying about that.
No, he was saying that he thought that if he could last in the league for, I think, 3 or 4 years, he'd have $3 million and he'd be good for the rest of his life.
Right. And now he's probably got
a little more than that.
Way more than that. But he's like, I'll put 2 in the bank, live off the 1, and I'll be set. But he said he still hasn't, because he played in the league, 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
He has not spent any of his football money.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of change in his later years.
And
so it says his net worth is around $45 million.
Wow.
It's not bad.
That must be pretty nice.
And he's 31,
I
probably?
would definitely get a tri-hull pontoon boat.
It's got to be great to go drinking with Gronk.
I feel like we can make Gronk do bad things.
Oh, yeah.
I feel there's nothing he hasn't already done.
Gronk, I bet you can't crash that. I bet you won't squeeze that against your head.
Yeah,
One of those
I
things.
bet you won't, and I bet you can't.
Yeah.
Or two things, yeah.
Gronk, I bet you're afraid to do this.
Yeah, you won't.
You won't.
I feel like we would say that. And he was like, dude, I did that like 5 years. Like, I don't think there's anything. He probably, we're probably not on his level as far as partying.
Challenge
drinking.
accepted, Gio.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. I think we could put Gronk through the ringer for a little while.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because he's had private jets and money for for over a decade.
I'm talking about bringing Gronk to a dive bar.
Yeah.
Going, let's do this, Gronk.
Oh, let's take Gronk to Whiskey Willie's.
Oh, yeah.
We should have done that.
Oh, yeah.
That would be great.
It's so funny how I went from Whiskey Willie's, the tail of Whiskey Willie's, to not go there because you smell like cigarettes.
Yeah.
Then them not having smoking anymore. Then wandering in there. Then us playing there twice. Now me just hanging out there every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite the tale of Whiskey Willie's.
Now I want to go get a salad and go drinking with Gronk.
Yeah. I might hit that up on my way home. I'm going to drive right by it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it too, Carmen.
I forget that's your neighborhood now.
Yes.
I
Because
like
now I'm looking at the menu and everything. It looks really good.
I've
Again, I've had it before.
I've had it too. It's good.
Yeah. I must have had 5 different things then because these prices look great.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I must have got a salad and 2 wraps or something.
Yeah, well, you buy as much as you do. It's very pricey.
Right.
I went about a week ago, and I think the wrap was. I got the Gronk wrap, but I think it was $12 or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the best thing is there's a drive-through, so you don't got to get out of your car.
Yeah, it's only drive-through. That's all it is. There's no place to eat inside, so you just get it and go.
You know what I'm surprised by the places that have drive-throughs and people and walk-up windows, and people go to the walk-up window, like Andy's ice cream place.
Yeah.
I go to Andy's all the time, and I go through the drive-through, and there's people that walk up to the window, and I go, "Wow, we can walk up to the window."
Ice cream not a big walker, so
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they made it to where there's an easy, convenient drive-through.
Yeah.
So who's walking?
But some people have ice cream, I think, a little bit different because sometimes you have little kids and you don't want ice cream in the car with the kids.
Yeah.
Right.
So you go sit around outside and have your ice cream.
yeah, or you want to sit outside.
Sit outside.
Don't sit in the car.
And it's
whatever.
like
Much of a sitting area.
It's also an experience.
Yeah.
The experience is going through the drive-through.
No, you go through the drive-through at every fast food place there is.
Yeah, and not everybody's sitting in a super nice car with
Yeah.
Hulu Live.
Some people
and,
want to get out of their car.
if you're a Camry, you're just like, I've got to get out of
Hey.
the car.
Watch it.
Also, ice cream
That's
is
Mr. Corolla.
ice cream is kind of that experience too. Is you're gonna go and sit at the ice cream place.
Yeah.
No,
You
but
know,
there's no place to sit. Is what I'm saying. It's a walk-up window, so there's no
nowhere to
benches
sit.
or anything.
They
like
have
that.
benches
No.
out front.
The one I don't get is there's right near the Andes, there's the Dutch Bros Coffee.
Yeah,
People that walk up to the coffee to get.
you got to drive through.
Yeah, coffee different. Ice cream, I get it. Coffee, no way.
If there was a little seating area outside or a little park or something, I'd get it, like some ride for the kid or something like that.
Yeah.
But the most part is there's no benches or anything. There's just a little walk-up window. People walking up there to get their ice cream. You could simply drive through. Slowing things down. You're getting in my way.
You just don't want to leave your car.
I don't.
Yeah, but you have a nice car though, so it's it works out.
Thank you. Very
I wouldn't want to leave your car either.
No.
Watch TV.
I'm looking at a picture. There's literally a whole blocked off area that has benches.
Wrong Andy's.
No, this is one right here. It's Lutz. It is Andy's Frozen Custard, Wing Shooter Way, Lutz, Florida.
Well, speaking of Lutz, Gronk will be working the drive-through at the new Green Lane location in Lutz today. 24801 State Road 54, and he'll be there from 12:30 to 1:30 if you want to go by and see him. Super nice guy, and go by and support Gronk today at Green Lane. There you go. We got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to give some stuff away, Carmen. How are we going to do that? If you had your choice.
Ooh. I think a little redneck bingo.
That's too much.
She loves Carmen Sense.
It's too much.
Okay.
Stays too long.
Because you're bad at it.
Me?
Yeah.
What do we?
Because you picked the worst playlist.
You tell me what you want me to play.
Okay.
And we'll play it next.
All
right. Redneck Bingo next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. All right. So what am I doing for Redneck Bingo?
So put in, for the search thing, put in country tailgate playlist. That's going to have all the ones with the trucks and the tires and the dirt and the this and the solo cups and the boots.
Country party songs?
Country tailgate.
I did, but I brought country tailgate, and then it brings up a bunch of different ones. Country tailgate, country party songs, pumped up country. I can go with the country tailgate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Party's good too.
All right. I will give you the artist, and you get to pick the artist.
Okay.
All right, Carmen, let's play a little Redneck Bingo. Here we go.
You better redneck-ignize. It's Redneck Bingo.
Truck, jeans, beer, girl, creek, boots, truck, tan legs, train, dog, beer, Dixie cup. Got a beer in my beer.